All my fellas, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pose the camera. Pose the camera. All my fellas. 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 All my fellas, let's go. Let's go. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas. Let's go. Pose the camera. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas. Pose the camera. All my fellas. 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 Let's go. Let's go. All my fellas. All my fellas. Let's go. Pose the camera. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas. Pose the camera. All my fellas. 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 Let's go. Let's go. All my fellas. 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 Let's go. Pose the camera. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas. Pose the camera. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas.
Wowie zowie! Oh my god! Oh wowie zowie! Whoa! You already know what time it is. You already know! Already know what time it is. For the 5 days in a row? What? Bruh, I literally just added new stuff to the setup. I added new stuff. Now I got a whole bits thing. And I got a sub button too. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is now we're getting wild. Now we're getting down and dirty. Now we're getting down to business. You already know what time it is now. You already know what time it is. I did add like I am a little nervous though, because I did add an advertisement thing, and I don't know, like there was like a little a scroll wheel where I could like control the amount of advertisements, and I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's like a lot or like a little bit. I wouldn't want like too much. I don't want to spam them, but like I don't know. Let me know if it's like if it's too much for you guys, because I honestly don't even know. I don't know how much it is. If it's too much, then I'm gonna just like lower the button or lower the the amount, because honestly I can't get a gauge on like how much it really is. So if it's ever too much, you know, you guys can like say that it's too much and stuff. Oh my god, you guys can just tell me and I'll just lower the amount. Oh my god, that's crazy. But we back once again. I tried to. Oh shoot! Obviously, Toastmaster Junior with the sub button. What the what? Oh, automatically with the frame one sub. What? Oh. Yo, thank you, bro. Oh my goodness. Yo, bro. Obviously, bro, you had to have the founder's badge. And look, you got it now. You got it. You actually got it now. You actually got the founder's badge now. Let's go. Thank you so much, bro. That's actually amazing. That means a lot to me. I know it probably sounds like it doesn't, but it actually really does. It's like, man, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, the dream is near, guys. The dream is near, chat. Like, oh my god, the dream is near. We got subs, we got ads running, and two like, and then we got it so that subs don't have to watch ads too. And soon I'm gonna get emotes. I don't have emotes right now, but I'm trying to find a what am I trying to say? I'm trying to find like an artist that can I have a friend that like is pretty good. That friend actually you already know that friend that I collabed with like probably like a week or two ago. She was playing Infinity Nikki. Kai. I know she draws really well. She's a pretty good she's a pretty cool artist. I like her. I like her art and stuff. So I wanted to like ask her or like commission her to draw emotes, but like she has she has a few other things in her wait list, so I don't want to make her like, you know, I don't want to make her her too busy and stuff. And soon, I mean and sooner or later it's like I was thinking of like maybe like I'll give like 5 free emotes and then maybe 5 sub. I don't know because I want free emotes and then sub emotes as well. Wait a minute. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking. So, you know, I'm letting you guys in on some secret intel on what I'm planning. Apparently there can be like sub only streams. I didn't know you could do that. But maybe I can do that once I reach a high enough sub count. And then I can let you in on like I can let some people in on like more personal stuff about me. But like but like, yeah, I'm thinking, and I don't know, like apparently there's like a way to like add like a little like ad like ads are about to show up in this amount. Like I don't know how to do that, but soon I think there's a way to do that, but I don't know, maybe it'll automatically come up. I don't even know. Maybe it'll like, yeah, maybe it'll like come up automatically, but I think. But yeah, we got bit stuff now. We got bits. We got subs set up. We're gonna get emotes soon. We're gonna get some emotes. I'm thinking maybe like 10 or like 12 or something. 10. I want at least like an even number where I can like divide the amount. Yeah. That is not my own emote. That's just like that's like the default emote. Hi though. Hello. That is not my emote though. I was thinking of maybe dividing it between like I want to like at least have it like an even number. You know, I could get like so like I don't want it to be like 5 free emotes and then like 7 like paid emotes or sub emotes. I want it to be like at least an even number, so like split 50-50, like 5 paid emotes or 5 free emotes. 6 I already have good ones in mind. I am thinking of some good ones. Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe like a bonking one. Obviously I'm thinking of like a little like staring one, like stare like the like the the little, oh my god, I can't find I don't, oh shoot, like like the little goober thing like staring at you, like the not the like the sad creature thing, not like the little like the yippee creature, like the wait a minute, I could make the yippee creature too. I could commission like the yippee creature as well, but like that'd be like, I feel like I would make that like an animated emo. I'm thinking maybe like the little like light glow sticks, the glow sticks, you know, him holding up the Draxo holding up the glow sticks, like cheering and stuff. I was thinking maybe that. And then ooh, maybe like some animated emotes, like ones that like move and stuff. Smashable Yu-Gi-Oh tier list. Yo. Well, I'm pretty biased, so we already know who's gonna be at the top, and that's my boy Live Twins. But you know, but anyway, but yeah, we got. I was thinking, I was thinking of maybe like I do want at least an even split of emotes. So I don't want it to be like 7, like again, like I said, 5 free emotes and then like 7 paid ones. I want it to be like a 50-50, like a 50-50 split. Like 6 free emotes, 6 paid emotes, 7 free, 6, I mean, 7. Like, you know, I don't know, but I have a couple ones, and I have a couple good ones that I want to do. And I do, and this is like way later. I'm already thinking like far into like the future and stuff, or like when like and maybe I can get my own like animated my own animated like starting soon screen. That will obviously cost a lot, which will mean I have to grind up. I'll have to grind up to get the subs of other people or the follows of more people and grow my empire. And grow my empire. So I have to grow my empire. Oh my god. It's like a tycoon. I'll grow my it's like I'll grow my Roblox tycoon. And I'll grow my Roblox tycoon, and and then once I get enough, I'll probably be able to purchase. I'll probably be able to buy a fully fledged animated starting soon screen, like with my own money. And I'll probably be able to do that, so that I don't need like with my own cash, so that I don't need to like rely on like my family to do that. But and I wanted it to like match with that song that I was playing starting soon, that oh my Cooking Run Kingdom. Like I wanted it to match with the all my fellas song, you know? I wanted it to match with that cuz I really like that as the starting soon thing. I don't know why. I don't know why I do. I just do. And like, and I wanted to put that. So that's what I was thinking of. And then, oh, what else? What else was that? Now that I got all this like stuff to my disposal now. I just got all this stuff, all these like capabilities to my disposal. Like, I could like name the subs. I could name the subs. I could I could name the subs. I could whatchamacallit? I could ooh. So yeah, I could name the subs. I could like do the like emotes. I could have different badges. I can actually change the bits icon. You see how I changed the name of the bits to draconic coins? I can actually change the icon too. I can change the bits icon. So maybe bro, I love customizing stuff. So you see, I got like a few bits things already, and maybe I already got a few bit things like or redeems already. So I was thinking maybe soon, if I think of more, I'll add more, and then sooner or later, I'll buy that Alley Cursor merch, bro. That you see that redeem that's 1 million and one, that 1 million and one redeem. And once I get enough, like stuff. Once I get enough stuff, I'll be able to buy Alley Cursor merch without not being able to buy like better streaming equipment, and then better streaming equipment, and then better streaming equipment, and then like new like new like little like icons and cool stuff for like streaming and stuff, like again like my own starting soon screen, which will be fire. But that's what I was thinking of. But yeah. But yeah, I was thinking. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's just what I was thinking. I know that's what I was saying. I know that's like, it is exciting. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, bro. Whoo! I like. It's amazing, bro. I love it. I think I'm gonna like I'm trying to. I do want to like, man, because this is honestly like my dream, bro. I've been wanting to do this since like 2020, and like I just never really got to it, unfortunately. I'd say I got to it pretty late, unfortunately, because I did actually like stream in 2020 or like 2021, like when I was like a wee lad. Like during like those COVID times, I was like streaming a little bit. I didn't stream a lot, but I was streaming a little bit. And I literally streamed like Library of Ruina and stuff. Like it was like before pre-Limbus Company me. It wasn't on it. No, it was actually on this account. It was just under a different name. I literally just changed everything. It was before I even had a PNG, before everything. Like, so it was like, and I was like streaming a little bit, and oh shoot, yeah, I had like, it was like 2020, 2021, 2022. I was streaming like every now and then. It was not consistent at all, bro. It was nowhere near as consistent as I am now. But like, yeah, and it was just like every time I felt like doing it. And it was like, bro, bro, I could have definitely capitalized on it back then, but I feel like I can still do it. Because this is literally like a dream come true to me. I mean, I'm not gonna stop, bro. I'm not gonna stop. But yes, it was on this exact account. It was on this account, just under a different name. Because what I did, I literally like just changed everything about this account. I literally changed the name. I changed everything. I changed literally everything. Like all the VODs were gone from last time. Like I haven't made a new account or anything. Like I didn't make a new account for this. I just changed everything about this account. The one that I had before. I just like literally changed everything. I changed the username. I just poof. I just changed everything. I changed the description. Whew. I literally changed everything. Deleted all those VODs. I mean, they were already deleted, but because, you know, they're only up for a certain amount of time. But, like, yeah, like, I just, like, deleted it all. I just changed everything. And then I was like, you know what? I feel like doing it again. And that's when I started doing it. Granted, I started a little late. I'd say I'm late to the party. I would admit I'm late to the party, but, you know, I'm trying my best here. And, you know, I'm having fun, so, so shoot. Like, bro, you know what it is, bro. But yeah, I'm thinking, but you know, today, I'm gonna be showing you guys my actual, my custom cards, finally. I'll finally show you guys my custom cards. I'll show combos. I'll show how to, like, play them and stuff. I don't think they're only for me. So I don't think I don't know if I want to release them. Like, cause you can, like, set it to where you can only upload it for yourself. Hold on, you know what? I'd rather show and then rather than just tell, you know. Hold up. Let's okay. I don't even want to. So, okay, I guess. All right, bro. Stop, man. There you go. But yeah, I'm kind of blocking it. Oops. I am kind of blocking it. I'm kind of blocking it. Oh no. Okay, I can change, like, the category though. Let me change the category. Hold up. Because I am no longer just chatting. I am doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. There we go. But yeah, you see that it's oh wait, no. Yeah, see available to myself only. I usually only upload it. You see, I usually only upload it to myself. I don't really upload it to anyone else. I usually do not upload to everyone else. I just upload it to myself. But yeah. Let me show my deck lists. This is not, I don't have a deck list for the new one, for the new deck that I made. The new deck that I made, but I have made, I don't have one for the new one that I made, but I do have, like, all the cards there. Like, they are there. Like, I have them, but, like, they don't have art or anything, so it's just like a black abyss of nothingness. And I don't like that. I don't like it. But yeah, I literally do. I actually do have a I do have all, like, this is the I think this is, like, the second latest. Yeah, this was the one. This is the Gemini ritual ones that I was making that one time, and this is the Gemini ritual ones that I was making, and I was and I was like, yes, I was bro. Yeah, but yeah, I like this one. I've been play testing. I've play tested, like, most of my decks. Or, like, actually, I play tested all my custom decks, actually. And then, so yeah, we got this one. Again, I do have the new ones. I do have the new ones actually in, like, the dueling book thing. I do have the new dreaming cards in the dueling book, but I just, you know, I just don't they just don't have art. The brain power to make a deck. Honestly, I could not. This takes a lot. Obviously, it takes a lot of time, bro. So I do not blame you. I do not blame you. I do not blame you for not having like the brain power to do this type of stuff. I'm just crazy. So like, I'm just crazy. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I would. Yeah, like, okay. uh. But yeah, this and then this is the Galactonite deck. I do feel like changing this one up, this card up a little bit, just a little bit, because you can still kind of like, nah, wait, I could just like, yeah, I feel like I could just like change this card, change this card up just a wee bit, because you can kind of like activate it while this guy's on the field, and I don't want it to do that, but I don't want you to be able to do that because that's not the point. Actually, I could just do that right now, but actually, no, I don't want to. I don't want to do that right now. But like, I don't want to do that right now. I'll do that like later, but I'll do that later, but. Yeah, this is the Galactonite deck. Again, this is like, you know, the 60 card Galactonite deck. The whole purpose, or at least the purpose was originally to summon activate this guy, activate this field spell, and then if your opponent, where is it? Each time your opponent would summon a monster, activate a card or effect. Each time your opponent would do something, a counter will be placed on it. A counter will be placed on it, and then you remove 8 of these guys. Hold, let me actually there you go. I just want to turn on the output so that you guys can hear like the silly sound effects, I guess. And then yeah, so you remove 8 of these. This can be Ash Blossomed, which is funny. Like, this can be Ash Blossom, so I don't think I'll change that. I kind of want this deck to, you know, have weaknesses. So, yeah, that can be Ash Blossom. And then you summon this guy, and then it does, like, the Hot King Calamity. It does the Hot King Calamity, so... Oh, that's a little too far down. It does the Hot King Calamity, where it just, like, stops your opponent from playing the game for that one turn. Like, just like, no more effects, because obviously I was like, in my head I was thinking like, you know, this is like, this field spell is like slow, because, you know, you got to activate it, and then your opponent has to do 8 different things. Your opponent has to do like either like summon or do an effect up to 8 times, and then like and then there's the risk of being Ash Blossomed or negated in some kind of way, and then you summon this guy, and then that's when you get this. So I was thinking, you know, you don't want to be negated when this guy's summoned, so I was like, all right, so you don't want this guy summoned to be negated or whatever, so I'm gonna make it so that it does a Hot King Calamity on summon. So that's what I said. That's what I was thinking, because of how slow the field spell is. And so I was like, you know what, let me like calm down, let me like chill a little bit, let me make Galactonite crazy. And then the whole point previously, like before I put like a bunch of before I put this guy in there, and before I put this guy in here, before I put this guy, and then like I put like, and then this thing, I put like a couple other field spell. I put a couple like other, oh yeah, I made like a counter trap. I think, did I make 2? I think I made 2. No, I only made 1, I guess. Okay, I guess I only made 1. And then I made like, oh, quick play spell. Yeah, before I stopped, I kind of like, didn't. Oh no, there's 2 counter traps. My bad. Before I kind of like, oh, is there no music? Oh no, there is music. Okay. I almost thought there wasn't music. I was like, oh, that's gonna be awkward. But oh, and yeah, you guys can request music now too. I have a like little section where you guys can request music. Not a section, but like a bit redeem where you guys can request music. And then I don't know. I just like I'm gonna literally just like look it up on YouTube. So I don't know how to like set it up to where it's like, oh, you got like this queue and stuff. I don't know how to set it up like that, but soon I'll figure out how to do that. And then so yeah, the original point was to just like have all these like the original point was to try and get Galactonite out as quick as possible, because some of these and then see the temporal field spell, it allows you to activate temporal spell and traps to turn their set. So you could just activate the traps like a bunch of times. You could just activate like the traps, but like the thing is, the traps don't do anything, right? The traps won't really do much unless you have Galactonite on the field. Like they'll help you get Galactonite out faster. Like this one allows you to only remove 5, and then you special summon Galactonite, and then the trap card allows you to remove. Oh, wait, which one? Where's the trap card? I can't find the trap card. That, oh yeah, allows you to remove only 2. So if you get just 2, then like you could just blitz out Galactonite with this card right here. And then all these continuous spells and traps have like unique effects if Galactonite is on the field. See, they gave him, see, this one gives him unaffected, and it also makes it so that your opponent can activate spell and traps in response to temporal monsters, aka this guy and this guy as well. But this is not a Galactonite monster. And then this guy, so, and then this one makes it so that it can't be tributed or used as fusion or link material. And then like let's look at like this one. Like this one is if a temporal spell trap would be destroyed, you could banish 1 temporal card from your hand instead. And this one's a targeting monster negate and also banishes until the end phase. And this one is target up to 3 cards in any graveyard and then banish them. This one is the pay half your life points and negate. It's basically Dark Ruler, but like on crack, and you have to pay half your life points. And then like this one, oh wait, no, actually this one is just like an Omni negate and also a banishing face down. This one is a summon negate and also banishing face down. See, you can get, this guy is this one's a attack doubling and attacking directly. And then like there's a ton. This one banishes a card in the hand face down. Like, see, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, and it's like the only thing is that the only real out is that you have to destroy him by battle. That's how you auto win. See, if you destroy him by battle, the opponent wins the duel. You lose if he's destroyed by battle, because it's like also same with Morpho Knight. Morpho Knight has the same ability. If he's destroyed by battle, your opponent wins the duel. That's the only thing. Like, so with that in mind, I was like, all right, I should just, since there's most of the time only gonna be 1 monster on the field, which is this guy or this guy, because you can't summon both. You can't have both on the field. You can only have one or the other. So I was thinking like, oh my god. But I was thinking like, yeah. So because of the fact that your opponent will auto win the duel if they destroy it by battle, I was like, all right, I gotta make this guy have like 5 negates, or like 3 negates, like be unaffected, unable to be tributed, and used as link, like you just immune to everything but being destroyed by battle. and then just have all this. I want him to have all this interruption, all this type of like all this type of like stuff, you know? You failed, you passed out. Kato! Hello. Oh dang, you passed out. No! But yeah, and like, and it's like I just, and now that I added new support, I gave it the fusion spell. I gave it a fusion spell, which is basically like branded fusion, except it's basically branded fusion. I'm doing so good though. I am doing so good, Kato. Hopefully you're doing good too. Thank you though. Thank you for checking in on me though. Like, and so actually, you know what? We can go into a duel right now. Not an actual duel. Look at all these. Solo. Actually, you know what? I would like to show you guys. Let's unmute the site. I would like to show you guys. So, you know, because we have Fusion or Temporal Destiny, we can now, like... Yeah, it's Ali Cursor. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I could propose to you for a second. I mean, look. I mean, if you want to, then that's on your own accord. Like, I'm not. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Ads. Oh no. Oh wait, yeah. Let's go to the standby. Let's go to the main phase. Don't worry. Yeah. Oh shoot. I don't know if Kato can hear me. Dang, yeah. She's stuck in adpocalypse. But yeah. This is what we but that's why. No, that sounds so mean, bro. No, I'm sorry, man. That sounds. I was about to say you got sub, but that sounds so mean. I got people have to let me know if it's like a lot of ads. I don't want a lot of ads on my thing. But cuz I honestly don't know if it's too much. I honestly don't know if it's too much. But yeah, this, since we got Temporal Destiny, this is when we can just activate Temporal Destiny. And then we use Ancient Butterfly. And then we use Galactonite, because those are the only two monsters, you know, we have to use. And then we summon a Morphonite, right? So we summon Morphonite. Boom. And we activate his effect, right? So he doesn't have a King Calamity. You're free? Is it a lot of ads, Kato? Is it a lot of ads? Was it a lot of ads? I'm curious. Because I need to know. I have water next to me. So yes, I have. But is it a lot of ads? Is 4? Well, how long are the ads? Were they like short? I mean, they seem to be short. You see, came back pretty quick. No, but like, how long were the ads like in general? Like, was it like only a minute? Was it only like a minute, or was it like 30 seconds? Because like, it could be like 4 like short ads, like 4, if it's like 4 or 5 second ads, then like, oh, you know, that's not, I don't think that's much. 30 seconds, dang. Man, dang, maybe I might have to lower the amount. I gotta make sure. 30 seconds. Dang, that was actually pretty quick, huh? Well, well, at least it's not like 4 like 5-minute ads and stuff. So at least it's not like 5 minutes worth of ads. So, you know. I gotta like, maybe I should lower that. I think I should lower that. But yeah. Anyway, if you want no ads, you know what to do, Kato. I'm sorry. But yeah, good. Thank God it was only 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm glad it was only 30. That you know, actually, that's good that it was only 30 seconds. So yeah. Morphonite does not have a King Calamity, but he does have, you know, basic protection where you can't target it. So you can't do no impermanent, no effect Valor. Also, this is a quick play fusion spell, so do with that what you will. And so we activate a Morpho Knight. And then we mill. Let's just say our opponent has like a 40 card deck. I think, what is it? We mill 40. Hold on, what is it? You mill, was it? I think there's like a command to mill like 10. I think we mill like 12. I don't know how it's done. But I'm gonna just mill till I have 40. Boom, we mill till we have 40. Or no, it'd be like 35. So let's say trying to bait me. I mean, yes, I am baiting you. Let's say 35 because let's say our opponent has a 40 card deck. Yeah, I do need to switch too. And then, you know, their starting hand would be 5, so you know, 35. And so now what happens here, right? We can't even use temporal concealment like this. We can't even summon Galactonite because of Galactonite's effect. You can only control one Galactonite. It's only because it hits, so you can't summon this guy while this guy's on the field. It just won't work. And so now that we got this guy on the field, right? This guy's like the juggernaut, right? So because of this, all temporal continuous spell and traps are treated as if they're face up on the field. Now what that does is that means that allows all these continuous spells and traps to be able to activate. Like, he has all their effects. Because it's like, because I'm like, look, man, I'm trying to make this guy crazy, bro. Because also it is thematic, because Morpho Knight's like the death guy, stuff like that, you know. So like I could activate, you know, he has this. Oh, where's the continuous spell? Like, he has this effect. Like, if your opponent inflicts damage, you gain life points equal to the damage taken. So now Morpho Knight has that. Like, let's say he inflicts like direct damage, or let's say he has a card that inflicts direct damage or something, right? Like, let's say he has like something that deals like effect damage. Like, let's say if inflicts like effect damage, he has like some chain burn nonsense, and he inflicts damage on me. Well, now Morpho Knight, now that this is in the graveyard and Morpho Knight's on the field, I can activate this and gain that amount. It's nothing crazy, but you know, it's just a neat little effect that he has. And then look, and if he summons, I can also, now that this is in the graveyard and Morpho Knight's so in the field, I can negate this. Oh, that's not the card. I can negate the summon and banish that card face down. So I have all these effects. Let me just put him in attack position, actually. I usually put him in defense just in case. I put him in he can be negated because it is basically a grass. So he can be like Ash Blossomed and stuff. But I do usually put this guy in defense at the start because his attack is lower. His attack is lower than Galactonite's. Like, this guy could easily be destroyed by battle if you don't have the right spells and traps in the grave. Like, if you don't have like if you don't have this card in the graveyard, if you don't have this in the graveyard, then Morpho Knight can be easily destroyed. He can be easily destroyed. So it's like that's why. So he has higher defense than Galactonite, but lower. Hold on, actually we can show this. See, like, Galactonite has 3,800 attack and defense. Actually, let me just special summon him right now, just to show comparison. Look, he has 3,800 in both. And Morpho Knight has a wee bit higher defense. Oh, I yanked my headphones out. He has a wee bit higher defense, but he has lower attack. He has 1,000 lower attack. So now we can put this guy in the graveyard. And then that's not all, right? That's not all. So he has the grass. He does the grass effect, right? And so, you know, he now he's unaffected. He's unaffected, right? Because now this is in the grave. And you know what? I want this guy to be immune to tributing, so I'm gonna use his main phase effect, where he can send a temporal spell or trap from the hand or deck to the graveyard. So I want this guy to be immune to tributing. Let's see. Let's send one to the graveyard. Oh, boom, got it. That's the one. Now he's immune to tributing, fusion, and link material. And so, like, and like these like even if these are on the like the field, these will still like work. Like these like little continuous spells will still work if he's on the field. Like I can activate this and it'll still work because of how it's worded and because he changes his own name to Galactonite, the Temporal Warrior. And so, you know, it's counting him as Galactonite. So even if they're on the field, it'll still work. But I think having them in the graveyard is a lot easier because there's not a lot of cards that target spell and traps. And at least from my experience, there's not a lot of cards that target spell and traps in the graveyard. So yeah. But we'll just add this back to the hand just cuz. So it's but yeah. And not only that, he has one more effect besides his if you destroy my battle, the auto lose ability that happens when you destroy my battle. He has the if your opponent activates a card or effect 8 or more times, so he's like a Nibiru. He's like a Nibiru. You banish all cards your opponent controls face down. It's like the opposite. Kind of like different from Galactonite, because Galactonite has the same effect, except it's sending them all to the graveyard. It send all cards your opponent controls to the graveyard. Although I think it would be more thematic if Galactonite was the banishing and Morphonite was like kind of like shuffling them back into the deck. I think I could do that instead. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like it'd be more thematic if Galactonite banished them all and Morphonite kind of like shuffled them all back into the deck. Or like returned them all to the hand or something like that. But yeah, that's basically the entire this deck is not really like, can the fusion be impermed? I mean he can't be targeted, so no, not really. He cannot be targeted. So no, he cannot be impermed. But he can be ashed. He can be you can ash the fusion because you can ash the fusion spell. You can ash the fusion spell because it's from the deck. Because it uses it's like branded fusion. So you can oh, I need a pee so bad. But yeah, you can ash the fusion spell. Because it gets from the deck. And like branded fusion, like how branded fusion can be ashed because you can take materials from the deck. I need to pee. Hold up. Let me pee. I already kind of drank a lot of water today, so I already drank a lot of water, so it's like, so yeah, that's how I got pee like I had to pee like crazy. But yeah, this fusion, the fusion spell can be ashed, and the fusion monster can be ashed. So if you're like stacked up on hand traps, there's a good chance like this fusion spell won't go through, or Morphonite won't go through. Kind of. Shifter Shifter would beat this deck in a sense. Shifter would beat Morpho Knight. Shifter would beat Morpho Knight. But Galactonite, Shifter, not so much. Because Galactonite doesn't really do anything with, yeah, Shifter would beat Morpho Knight. Shifter would crush Morpho Knight. But, like, Galactonite, maybe, I think it could probably beat Galactonite, but he doesn't do a lot with the graveyard. The only thing he really does with the graveyard is just adding, you can add a Temporal Spell Trap from the graveyard to the hand. Yeah, Shifter probably would beat this deck. Yeah. Actually, you're right. Shifter would beat this deck entirely. Shifter would beat this deck because that's kind of thematic, because the whole thing that is kind of thematic. I actually didn't mean to do that, but now that I think about it, Shifter would beat this deck because I was thinking about, because Galactonite in the lore is like banished and sealed. He's like sealed and banished because he's too powerful, and because he went crazy with all his powers and stuff. So he got too powerful and he went too rampant, and so he got banished and sealed. And so it's only thematic that he loses to a card that banishes banishes cards. It's kind of funny, actually. Wait. Yeah, wait. That's actually very, like, thematic that I did that. Wait, I'm like, I didn't even think of that. And I was like, I didn't even think of that. And I was like, literally, I didn't even think of that. Oh my god. I literally didn't even think of that. But yeah, that's the combo with, whatchamacallit, with Morpho Knight. The Morpho Knight combo, I mean, it's not really a combo. You just activate a card and then you just don't. And then you just kind of like just sit there. You just kind of like just have that. That's the main purpose of this deck. The main purpose, the thing I was going for with this deck is to just have one monster on the field at all times. Similar to, I was very inspired by Weather Painters with this deck. And so I was like, just have one monster on the field at all times. That was the goal of this deck. The goal of the deck was just to have one monster on the field. Just one monster. Just one monster, and just let that one monster do it all for you. Just do it. And if that monster dies, then it's game over. That's what I wanted. So actually, yeah, it's kind of like Sky Striker in a sense. It's kind of like Sky Striker, just like one monster. Just having one monster on the field. And then, you just, and then, that one monster does it all. But, we can do the Galactonite stuff. Hold on, let's do the Galactonite, combo. Let's try and get Galactonite. Oh yeah, see, look, this works. See, look, boom, we can activate Temporal Connection, which, if you control no monsters, you can add a spell or trap from the deck or hand, and then this card is sent to the graveyard. Then this card's sent to the graveyard because, it's a continuous spell, but it's like, oh, it's sent to the graveyard, actually. And so that's when we add Temporal Concealment, and boom, goes to the grave. And then we just do this, and we kind of just sit on this. You literally just sit on this. Oh, well, this one also adds Temporal Concealment as well. Solitude adds Concealment. And since, and this one's also better too. Look, it activates Temporal Concealment from hand or deck, and then it places 3 counters on it. It places 3 counters on it already, just to get Galactonite out a little bit quicker. And also this one does too. I mean, it doesn't activate it, but since, look, we can activate Temporal Spell and Traps during the turn in which they are set. So like, we could just do this, and then boom, we could just activate it, boom, and then we put 2 counters on it, boom, and then it goes to the grave. And then, oh look, and then this one also. This one places 5 counters on it because of the trap. Usually what I was going for, the traps have better So what? So here's the thing, right? So here's the thing. The traps. This is what I was doing. This is what I was thinking. I was kind of cooking with this deck. So the spells and traps have similar effects. Look. For example, these two, Role Reversal and Descent, they both have the same effect. Like the same effect when they have no monsters in the field, but one is better, and that's Descent. What I was doing is that the trap cards have better effects that happen when you have no monsters on the field, and then the spells. The traps will have better effects because it's like a trap card, so like you gotta set it first, and then you gotta flip it up on the next turn. Like it's slower, so I was like, let's make up for that, and let's make it better. Let's make them better than the spells. I mean, let's give them effects that are better than the spells. So yeah. And so we would just sit on this, and then see, look, you can't even summon monsters. The concealment doesn't let you summon monsters, and then it can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And then to make sure, and because of the fact that you're gonna have nothing on the field when this is active, I made it so that you take no damage. You will be able to take no damage until the end of your third turn. Until the end of your third turn after this card's activation. So just to make sure that your opponent doesn't just do like normal summon, like I don't know, like Photon Thrasher, and just like the Photon Thrasher beat down you or something. I don't know. Like he doesn't do like no like Photon Thrasher nonsense. Like I don't know. I love that emote. That silly emote. But yeah. And then but it doesn't happen for too long, so you gotta your opponent better be doing stuff, or you better be like placing counters with the spells and traps. And then so let's just pretend our opponent does like a bunch of stuff, and they're dumb. And so each time they do something, again, each time they basically do anything, it places a counter. It places a counter, boom, boom. Let's just say he does a bunch. He's doing too much, and he just does a bunch of stuff. And boom, we got 8. And then we quick effect. Oh, bloop. We remove all our counters. Oh. We remove all our counters. And then we summon Galactinate. Boom, this card is destroyed. And then boom. And then we activate the King Calamity. Now, your opponent, you can activate cards in response to that. You could activate stuff in response to this, because there's nothing like stopping you from like saying like, oh, you can't activate in response to this. There's nothing saying like, oh, neither player can respond to this card or anything. You can still like respond to this kind of, but the thing is that you can't really target him. So like, I don't know how you would like negate this. You can't imperm him. You can't affect Veiler. I mean, affect Veil is on your opponent's turn anyway. I don't know why you'd summon this on your... I mean, you could summon this on your own turn. But, like, it doesn't really help a lot. It doesn't really help. Like... It's just... Like, you know? Like, you know? But, yeah, it's just, like... Yeah. And so the thing with Galactinite is... He doesn't have that graveyard effect where it's like oh, because I thought it was like, I only thought it was fair, right? Because Galactinite doesn't have the Morphonite effect where all the graveyard cards, because I'll admit it, I'll say this, I think the effect of King Calamity is stronger than a Grass. I'll say a King Calamity is stronger than the grass. So so that's why this guy is like, Morpho-Knight might be crazier than Galactonite, because he has a grass and he does this face up graveyard thing. So it's like, but I just feel like the fact that Galactonite has a King Calamity, I tried to like balance him a little bit around the fact that he had a King Calamity and a Nibiru. Is this, you want to get rid of the field spell before? No. You want to get 8 count. You want to have 8 counters actually, because once you have 8 counters, then you can activate. That's when you can activate. That's when you can summon Galactonite. That's when you can summon Galactonite. And that's when you can summon Galactonite. And then it just gets destroyed once it's summoned. Because it's like he's breaking free from the concealment. So that he's breaking free. And so then it does a King Calamity. No, it's okay. It's okay. I get the confusion. And then boom, you can activate his main phase effect to add a card. You know what? Let's make him unaffected. We don't have any yeah, boom. Let's make him unaffected. We don't have much. We have targeting protection and destruction protection. Let's make him unaffected. Boom. So we got him unaffected, and your opponent can activate spells and traps in response to your temporal monster's activations. And then yeah, let's activate this as well. Your opponent takes no damage till the end of the next turn, and then your temporal cards cannot be targeted nor destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So now your spells are like protected with this. As long as Galactonite's on the field, your spells are protected. And what the, okay. And then you can, you know, and then you can choose not to set or activate stuff. You know, you could just be like, hey, you know what? I want to like draw. I want to like wait till the next turn. Let's see if he can out this. Like, no, he can't out it. All right, my turn. I draw a card. I mean, it'd be the draw phase, but you know, and then I'd activate this guy. You know, I'd add another. Let's add another continuous thing. Let's add another continuous spell. Let's add another spell. Let's give him, you know, let's give him the Omni Negate. Let's give him the Omni Negate. And so boom, you set that. And then maybe you could like set this one as well. And then boop, your opponent's turn. Boom, you set that, and now you have an Omni Negate and this, the once per turn negate all face-up cards your opponent currently controls until the end of the next turn. So like yeah, and then this guy goes crazy, and then your opponent like is a bad player or something. I don't know, like your opponent sucks, and then you just battle. Oh, boom, you attack directly. Oh, boom. I mean, he doesn't have, like, you'd have to, like, wait a couple turns, but you could, you know what? You could declare it. You could declare his effect. And then what you could do is you could actually give him rage, temporal rage. You could give him temporal rage, which, you know, which if a monster battles an opponent's monster, if this monster battles an opponent's monster, this monster gains attack equal to the attack of the opponent's monster until the end of the damage step. So he has like the Avramax ability. So boom, now we can attack. Boom, let's just attack directly. Boom. Or no, we can just attack directly. Boom. We attack directly. You should, I know. Line zero. But yeah, that's the Galactonite setup. That's the Galactonite gameplay. You know, you just kind of sit on this guy. You literally just sit on this guy, and you try and like strategically choose which spells and traps to pick out so that you can like just kind of crush your opponent. That's the Galactic Knight and Morpho Knight gameplay. Oh, and also this little butterfly guy, I didn't activate his effect, but this guy, let's activate him. Let's not, I mean, not activate him, but let's just summon him. Oh no, I didn't mean it. Okay, let's just so that we can see his effects. He does have a, if you use him as fusion material, you can, he does have all this. He's kind of like a combo starter. He is very much like a starter in a sense. Like he's the starter for like a Morpho Knight. If you don't have Temporal Destiny, this guy would be like the starter for Temporal Destiny, which is the fusion spell. Right? Where is it? Right there. Temporal Destiny. He's the starter because special summon, if he's normal special summon, you can add one temporal spell or trap card from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except a continuous spell or trap, which is basically begging you to add Temporal Destiny. And then if he's used as fusion material, you draw for a temporal monster. So you have to summon him for Morpho Knight. You draw 2 cards and then you send 1 temporal. He's a draw 2 and then send Foolish Burial. So yeah. I didn't activate him before, unfortunately, because I'm dumb and I didn't realize it. But yeah, that's that deck. And then let's try another deck. That's the Galactic Knight stuff. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let me think. What is let me hold on, wait. Oh, no, that's not it. Let me the black and white ones. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, the black and white ones. Yeah, these ones. The Sweet Tooth, Interruption, and Dominance. And I guess Declaration, because that's also a black and white one. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just silly. A silly guy. This is a silly guy. Obviously, none of this is my stuff, obviously. I just kind of like got this art from like Pinterest. I wish I could like find a way to credit them, but that'd be like a million. Like, I don't even know. But yeah, I did really like this one. So I picked this one. I was like, oh yeah, that would be perfect for dominance. Yeah. You know, he's dominating dark matter. Pause. But like, yeah. A real deck. That would be fire. They should do that. That would be fire. I would actually be so down for that. If they made like an archetype that has like black and white card arts. I would like that. Cause you know those Yu-Gi-Oh artists, I don't know who. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who. I wish they actually credited the artists. I wish they did. Maybe they're under some kind of like privacy thing or something. I don't know. I don't really know what it is. But I wish they credited the artist, or they gave some like clarity on like, hey, look, this guy drew this. They probably locked in a basement. I mean, that's probably true. That is they unlocked in the Konami headquarters, like like, make my canine archetype now. Yo, I gotta stop, yo. The canine archetype. Yo, oh my god. But like, yeah, that's. I assume they're like locked in like the dark time chamber. They're betrayed by their friends and they're locked in the dark time chamber. Like, so yeah. Oh shoot, Dimension Shifter's at 1, so I guess I can't use 3. Whatever. I made that like before Dimension Shifter was at 3. So I guess I can't use 3 Dimension Shifters. Shifter would kill this deck. Why am I using like the Shifter anyway? But yeah, this is the Galactic Knight deck, and it's actually probably like my favorite. I would say this deck is like my favorite out of all my custom decks. I would say. Does it follow? Yeah, it does. It does follow TCG ban list. I think pretty sure it does. It just follows. Right? It does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it follows TCG, because when I made this, Dimension Shifter was at 3. So yeah, it's TCG. Yeah, it follows TCG ban list. Yeah, the side deck. This all follows TCG ban list. And so next, I think I want to do. Oh yeah, actually, I do kind of like this deck as well. This is the Milky Way Wishes deck. Hold on, let's actually go in game for this. Milky Way Wishes. This is Milky Way Wishes, right? Yeah, this is solo mode. Yep. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this does follow TCG ban list. Okay, yeah, this is Milky Way Wishes. So here is the Milky Way Wishes archetype. So the point there again, this is my take on Kirby Superstar or Superstar Ultra, because it has Mark Soul as the extra deck, and Mark Soul wasn't introduced in Superstar, he was introduced in Superstar Ultra. But yeah, I think. But yeah, this is my take on Superstar Ultra, which was my first Kirby game, might I add. That was my very first Kirby game, by the way. Let's actually go to the main phase. That was my very first Kirby game. And so what this whole deck is about, right? There's again 2 sides. There's the good side. Or no, this is not good. There's the good side, and then there's the bad side, which is the Marx side. Marx is the main villain of Kirby Superstar / Superstar Ultra. And so, you know, that's why, look, it literally says it, 2 sides of the Milky Way Wishes. Milky Way Wishes is the mode, basically like the main story mode. Milky Way Wishes is like the main story mode of Kirby Superstar. There's so many different modes in that game. I love that they did that. There's so many different modes in the Kirby Superstar, and especially Superstar Ultra. There's so many different modes. You got True Arena. Oh, let's see if this, I like this. Let's see. You got True Arena. I think, like Hero, like Friend to Hero. Or I think that's in Superstar. I can't remember. I haven't played Superstar. I played Superstar Ultra. But, like, they're, you know, they got all these mini games, all the Meta Nightmare, where you fight, where they introduce Galactic Knight. So fire. And you can play as Meta Knight. Beyond peak. But yeah, like this trap card, right? This trap card does stuff based on the level Milky Way Wishes monsters you control, right? So if you could, so look at this. Marx is level 12, so you'd get this effect for having this guy on the field. And Kirby, also I think Galactic Nova, I guess, is level 12 as well, but oh yeah, Galactic Nova is also level 12. So you'd also get the same effect. Kirby is level 4, and he's the only level 4 monster here. So if you have Kirby on the field, you get that. You draw 2, and then you get a draw 2. Or draw 2, shuffle 1. And then if you have a level 10, which is the extra deck. Oh, let me exit out that. Which is the extra deck Kirby's, because all these guys are level 10, except for, well, this guy's like a Link monster. Level 10, level 10, level 10. All these guys are level 10. So if you have a level 10, then you get a Destroy 1. Destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Non-targeting destruction. And then the Marks, if you have Marks or Galactic Nova, for the rest of the turn, normal, special summons, and Milky Way Wishes, monster control cannot be negated. That the reason for that is because Nova gives you an... Oh my god, I can't even... Please! I gotta like... There you go. Nova gives you an extra normal summon for the rest of the duel. It's because he gives you an extra normal summon for the rest of the duel, which allows you to summon, which will allow you to normal summon. You can just normal summon this guy, by the way. Which will allow you to just normal summon Marks. So like if you use Marks, so if you like, let's say you're like normal summoning like Kirby or like let's say you're normal summoning like some of these guys, right? Like these little guys, like Waddle Dee, Poppy Bro Jr., and then Burning Leo. You're normal summoning those guys, you know, it gives you extra normal summon. Oh, I can't even. And then you know, and then so that's the bad side. The bad side's the Marks, and then oh yeah, level 13. Actually, there's one more level 13, and then so for the rest of the turn, the effects of monsters that toss coins always land on heads. So the effects of monsters that toss coins will always land on heads. So yeah, that is. I'll show what that does later. But once I explain all this, but let's start. Since we actually have a good hand actually, let's start with the good guy. Let's start with the bad guy side. Let's start with the villain side, which is the Mark side. So we activate this. We already have this field spell, so we'll just add like the good guy field spell, just cause. And then we'll add the level we'll add Marks. Add level 12. Boom. Add Marks to our hand. Boom. It's an add 2. Once per turn, add 2. And then we activate Absolute Madness of the Milky Way Wishes, which allows us to add another Milky Way Wishes card. And since we're doing the bad guy side, we'll add Destroyer of the Milky Way Wishes, which we'll set. And then we'll set this. And the point of the bad guy side is just absolute dog, just mad, just random effects. The point I was going for, I made this deck based off the Yu-Gi-Oh card Convulsion of Nature. Now, I don't know if you know what that card does, but what that card does is it flips both decks upside down, as you see right there. As long as this card remains face up on the field, both players must turn their respective decks upside down and proceed with. Now, that does not work in Dueling Book, obviously. That does not work, as you see. But it's funny. It's funny though. That's the thing. It's funny. And so what this does, that's what I was making the bad guys. Since Marks is, you know, like Jester. Oh my god, he's like a little clown. He just has a bunch of nonsense abilities. So I was basing it off of the fact that Marks just has a bunch of abilities and just in game. Oh, what the Minako yay? Oh, Marks fan. Oh shoot, we got a Marks fan in here. Oh shoot, wait. Yo, Minako, Marks is actually my favorite character too. I can't lie. Marks is literally my favorite Kirby character. I can't lie. I cannot lie. Marks is literally my favorite Kirby character, and like of all Kirby franchise, I love him. I love that little guy. He used to be my profile picture on a lot of like apps. Like he like Marks used to be my profile picture in like so many apps. Oh my god, yeah. Hey, thumbs up from the Pokemon. Like a Pokemon thumbs up. Like that he used to be what am I saying? He used to be my profile picture for like a lot of apps. Like he used to be on my profile for Discord. Like he's actually my profile for Instagram as well. But my Instagram is like my like personal stuff, so He's actually my profile picture for Instagram as well. Like he's my profile for my Twitter account. Like he's my profile for like a lot of things, bro. Like he's like or at least he used to be. He's still my profile picture for some things actually. Like Instagram on my Twitter account. Like, oh my god. But yeah, I love him. I literally love him. But yeah. So yeah, obviously, as I was saying, do you use your art? I do. I do use the art I commission for like a lot of things now. I do use the art I commission for like a lot of things because I love it so much, bro. You just love Yu-Gi-Oh custom cards. Oh my bro, me. Oh shoot. Oh, I almost clicked the button. Me too though. Me too, Minako. Yes, I agree. I love that. That's what I do. I make custom cards about Kirby all the time. I literally have multiple decks of all of Kirby. I love custom cards that are like about like that have like other that are like are about other things, like other fandoms and stuff, like Kirby, for example. I have so many Kirby decks right here. I have so many. This is just one of them. This is just one of them. I got like I got like 5. I think I got like 5 or 6. I got like 5 or 6 whole custom archetypes of just Kirby, and they're all like from different games. They're all based on different games. I got one. This is the Superstar Ultra. I got one of Triple Deluxe. I want to make one of Robobot. I got one of Forgotten Land. I got one of what Return of Dreamland. Like bro, I got a lot. I got one that's just like the villains of Dreamland, and then one that's just the heroes of Dreamland. Like, I got a lot, bro. Like, I got a lot. I got a lot. So I understand you, Minako. I get you. But yeah, like. But yes, Toastmaster, I do use my art for like everything now. I do use the art I commission for like a lot of things. Not now, yeah. But honestly, I might just change, like I might just like make everything like have like the art I commission now. I just love it that much. I just love it that much. But yeah, this marks now that we got this field spell on the field, we can you can just normal summon Marks. You could just normal summon Marks because yeah, why not? So you can just you can normal summon Marks and you know banish all other monsters. You know, if he's normal summon, you banish all other monsters you control. So it prevents you from like trying to do both setups. From trying to do both the Kirby setup, the good guy setup, and the bad guy setup, right? Which is the Mark setup. So like and also this trap card kind of prevents you from doing that too. But the gimmick is with the Mark side is that it's just absolute nonsensical abilities just happening all at the same time. Like, you see this field spell? You see what this field spell does? Like, bro, he changes all monsters' attack. All monsters in the field have their attack and defense changed to a random number between 0 and 100. I'm trying to, like, with the Mark side, I tried to... Also, don't worry, this guy's unaffected by his own field spell. This guy's unaffected by his own field spell, so no need to worry about that, guys. But this is more just like a meme, like a meme, because I'm but like and like but like what am I trying to say? And then he basically stops all synchro summoning because all monsters on the field that are higher level than 2 become level 1. But so the point is that, you know, Marks wishes himself to become the strongest in the galaxy, and he is the strongest in the universe, and he just gets a plethora of all these random, these crazy abilities. He just starts, she can shoot lasers, he shoot all these arrows, summon like little vine balls from the sky, like turn into paintballs, and he can summon paintballs and start blasting you. Like, bro, he could like do, bro, in Smash Bros, his arms turn into like weird veiny vine things or whatever. Like his eyeballs turn black and to summon all these eyeball little, like he does all these crazy abilities. Like he can summon a black hole, like he does all these crazy abilities. So what I was going for is that this guy will literally like he'll be the strongest. Oh man, Gojo. He'll be the strongest since I want him to be really powerful and also just have a plethora of abilities. He'll just have a plethora of abilities. Yeah, exactly. He'd win. He'd win. Exactly. Hey, he would win. Exactly. Nah, I'd win. And the thing is, so this guy doesn't have a lot of protection. His only protection is against his own field spell. So he's unaffected by his own field spell. And this guy, like, so this field spell, when Marks is on the field, this card is unaffected. I know, look at how cute he's just rolling on his little ball right there. Look at how cute that is. Guys, he's innocent. Guys, he did nothing wrong, guys. He's just a little goober, guys. He's just a little goober. He's just a little silly Billy. He's just a little silly Billy, guys. But yeah, like the whole point. See, look, you have Marks on the field, then the field spell's unaffected by activated effects, and then you could do this nonsense. And then you could do this: if a card you control is banished or sent to the graveyard, you can target one card that's banished or in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Boom. You just do that. You can just do that. And so, and then let's just activate this trap card. Boom. Trap card activated. This is a continuous trap. It destroys all light monsters and negates all light monster effects from activating the field or graveyard. And so that is the thing that prevents you from going to the Kirby side, because, you know, Kirby's light. Oh my god, who would thunk? Like, the good guy's light. Oh my god, he's light. Where's light? Yeah, Kirby's light. And oh, there it is. He's light, and so it just stops you from doing that. But it also stops your opponent from doing any light shenanigans. Also, the Kirby one does that too. The Kirby one does that as well. It does the same thing. Negate all dark monsters, destroy all dark monsters, and negate all dark monsters. And negate all dark monsters activating the field, and any dark monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. That's so it disables you from doing the Marks play. That's the good. This is the good guy one. The good guy one disables you from doing the Mark stuff, or bans you from doing the Mark stuff. And so the only real thing this guy has is like, you can just, this is all like part of his like on summon effect. Like, you know, you just banish all cards. Then if you control the good guy field spell, banish it. And if you do activate one Madness of Milky Way Wishes from your deck, he's unaffected by cards in the field spell zone. And then during either player turns, you destroy one card in your opponent's hand at random or field. And then if this card is banished or sent to the graveyard, this is how you special summon. Where is the card with infinity attack? The card with infinity attack. That's that would be Dark Rabbi or something. That'd be Dark Rabbi. Or whatever, it's the Dark Rabbi fake card. Infinity attack. I don't have a card that has infinite attack, sadly. You're right. I should make that though. He's not the strongest. He doesn't have infinite attack. But yeah, this guy can be destroyed pretty easily. Actually, he has no real protection. My favorite Kirby transformation. Ooh. My favorite transformation? Dang, that would be, ooh, I don't even, wait a minute, I do like the ultra abilities, or the super abilities in Return to Dreamland. Like, I love the super abilities in Return to Dreamland, so, wait, nah, this might sound bland, bruh. I might say Ultra Sword. Because I don't know. It's hard, man. There's so many ones that I like, because I like a lot of them. I can't really choose a favorite. But I would say one of my tops would be Ultra Sword. It would definitely be Ultra Sword. One of my tops would be Ultra Sword. The super ability in Return to Dreamland. That would be one of my tops. Or the Morpho Sword. Again, I can't choose a favorite. It's hard to choose a favorite for me. But I can list which ones would be one of my favorites. Like Ultra Sword and the Morpho Knight. The Morpho Knight ability. Mirror Kirby's awesome too. That's why I have him in this deck. He would be one of my favorites too, actually. You're right. Now that you mention it. Mirror Kirby, I have him in this deck right here. Mirror Kirby would be one of my favorites. But yeah, let's just... I do love Mirror Kirby's. I've used him all the time in Return to Dreamland. No, not Return to Superstar Ultra. I said Return to Dreamland. Mirror Kirby is underrated. I would agree. I love how Mirror Kirby kind of like looks like Marks. Kind of has like the Marks hat in a sense. Mirror Kirby is very underrated though. I would have to agree. I love Mirror Kirby. I remember using that ability a lot in Superstar Ultra as a kid though. So I can actually agree with that. Like Mirror Kirby, actually, yeah, Mirror Kirby would be one of my tops. Mirror Kirby would be one of my tops now that I think about it. That'd be one of my favorites. But yeah, let's just, so since this guy doesn't have a lot of protection, he can be like removed from the field easily. But let's just say he gets like destroyed or something. And then, he's destroyed, and then boom, that's when you can summon, actually, wait, hold up. Let's cancel that. So that we can activate the effect. Boom. Now, it can be called by if he's in the graveyard, obviously. It can be called by if you don't have called by. Yeah. So then we got Mark Soul. We got Mark Soul now, so... This guy is like, this is the big boss monster. So this is like just the nonsensical card right here. This guy's just like a million. This guy just has like a million. You guys are gonna like, I'm gonna read out his effects, and you guys are just gonna be like, what is this guy even like? What doesn't this guy do? Like what? That's not what I was going for with Mark Soul though. Just a bunch of nonsensical nonsense. So yeah, look. This card's he's unaffected by other card effects. Any card sent to graveyard is banished instead. Other monsters in the field, graveyard, and ones that are banished have their attributes changed to a random attribute. This card can attack all monsters once each. Once per chain, each time a card or effect is activated, toss a coin. If the result is heads, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. So this is supposed to be like Kashtira Arise Heart. Where it will just forcefully activate, even if it's your, no, it's like a Light and Darkness Dragon. Even if it's your own cards, it'll flip a coin, and if it hits heads, then it'll activate. It'll negate it and destroy it. So yeah, it's kind of like a hindrance to you as well, because you basically can't activate anything, because it's like I'm gonna negate it. I could negate it. Oh, like I could negate it if I hit heads. And then tails just does nothing. So if it does tails, then it does nothing. That's why I only gave it a heads effect. Cause on tails it'll just do nothing. But it's each time. So it's like not once per turn. It's just each time it happens, it'll just, yeah. And then both players, it's anti-spell fragrance. Anti-spell fragrance, was it one attribute was that goes in match. It's also goes in match as well. Once turn during banish calculation. Once returned during damage calculation, if this card battled, banish one card in your opponent's hand face down. So it's that Kashtira Preparations card. You know how Kashtira Preparations can banish a card in your hand face down? Exactly. I'm cooking though. Like the stove is like burning right now. Like ah. And so yeah, and then obviously I gave him the soul effect of once per turn during the standby phase, he takes damage. So he deals damage. You take damage for having this guy on the field, and it's during the standby phase. So even if it's your opponent's standby phase, you'll still take damage. Unless you have a card that like makes you not take damage or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's supposed to be like the drawback of all these soul monsters. All like the soul forms of these monsters, of the Kirby guys, is that like, you know, they deal damage to you. And you know, they're kind of just like monster that just like, they kind of affect you and the opponent at the same time. That's kind of like the thing. They affect you and the opponent at the same time. Like, obviously, this Mark Soul is, like, affecting everyone. So, yeah, that's the, and then you just sit on this guy, and then this guy as well. And, I mean, this continuous trap as well. So, this is, like, basically, like, the Mark's board right here. This is, like, the end board. Well, realistically, it'd be this guy, but I just pretended he got destroyed or something. And it would be, this would be the Mark's end board. The Mark side end board. So, yeah, you got Madness, Mark Soul, Destroyer, Milky Way, and then you got two sides just for the negates on everything, basically. You just gotta hope this he hits Tails, because he will try to negate, this guy will try to negate this. He will try to negate that. But if it hits Tails, then this will resolve, and then every coin this guy tosses, because see, he tosses a coin every time he tosses a coin. With this active, every time he tosses a coin, it'll land heads, meaning that every single time your opponent activates something, it'll be negated, because this will always land on heads. I know it. I'm glad you think it's funny. Let me show the Kirby side. But yeah, that's the Mark's end board. Oh, look. Oh my god. We got crazy. Okay. Crazy end board. Crazy starting board, actually. Yeah, crazy. Okay. Boom. This card is almost not a special summon. Yeah. Boom. You add this. Boom. You do this. You add, let's add, you know, since we have all the other monsters, he only adds a Milky Way Wishes monster from the deck to the hand. So we'll add, Burning Leo, since we already have all the others. We already have all the others. And then, you know, yep. Declare an attribute. See, he can change his attribute. Change his attribute with the same attribute as this card. See, he can change his attribute, and then he the whole point is that this Kirby will change his attribute, and he'll change his attribute, and then you can do the quick effect. You can special summon Milky Way Wishes from the graveyard, and then you return this guy to the hand. This guy goes back to the hand, and then you can summon one of these guys. You can summon one of these guys based on your attribute. You can't summon Dark, so because that's this guy. You can't do Dark because that's this guy. You know, he can't really be oh, this guy also can't be used as fusion or link material, so so yeah. And then, so since we control, now we could just special summon these guys. Boom, we special summon this guy. Add a Milky Way Spell or Trap. This guy adds a Milky Way Spell or Trap from the deck or hand. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna add this thing right here. we're gonna add this so that now we have this guy. We have this. And then, you know, now we negate all dark monsters. Destroy all dark monsters. Negate all dark monsters. And then any dark monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. And then once, if your opponent special summons a monster with 3,000 attack or more, you can special summon up to 4 Milky Way Wishes monsters with different names from your deck. So yeah, that's supposed to be like, it's like you summoning the Avengers. Like, and you know, like let's, what this is like, it's like, you know, Kirby, like a threat appears on Pop Star and then the Avengers comes up, right? Like, it's like, oh shoot, there's danger. That's why it's 3,000 attack or more, because that's typically boss monster territory. 3,000 attack or more, that's typically boss monster territory. So it's like, oh shoot, a boss monster, we gotta go. Like, and all the guys come. There's a all 4 of them will appear. And so let's actually special summon this guy. Boom, let's special summon him. And then if he's special summon, you draw 1 card. Boom, we draw 1 card. Boom, we draw 1. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. That's actually very convenient that we drew this. Okay. And boom. We got that. Boom, Milky Way Wishes. Add a Milky Way Wishes card. Absolute balance of the Milky Way Wishes. And this is Savior of the Milky Way Wishes. Let's add 2 sides. Let's add 2 sides, yeah. I know they assemble, yeah. They're like the Avengers assemble. They just assemble like, we gotta go, we gotta. And then boom, we special summon Waddle Dee, which he adds a monster. He adds a monster. Milky Way Wishes monster. Add. Oh no, you special summon. No, he special summons. Well, I guess I don't really, I guess, okay, that was an actual epic fail. Epic fail by me. I haven't used this deck in so long. But the point of Absolute Balance. So here's Absolute Balance, right? Add a Milky Way Wishes card from deck to hand. Yep, casual, field spell, searcher. And then the first time each Milky Way Wishes card is destroyed each turn by battle or by card effect, it is not destroyed. So, and then neither player can activate cards or effects except Milky Way Wishes cards during the battle phase. So this is anti-Tenpai. During the battle phase, neither player can activate spells and traps except Milky Way cards or effects except Milky Way Wishes cards. I want to be honest, I'm also married to Maglore. I mean, Maglore is also goated too. I cannot lie. Neither player can special summon dark monsters. So yep, that shuts off the Marks play right there. Marks is goated though. I would have to agree. Marks, I love. I mean, not Marks, Maglore. I love Maglore too. Did I say okay? What? Maglore is goated though. I love Maglore though. Maglore's amazing. He would be he would probably be like my top 3 favorite, top 3 or top 5 favorite Kirby characters. He's actually no, I think top 3 actually. He'd be top 3. He'd definitely be top 3. He wouldn't be 1 because that place would go to Marks, but he would be top 3. And speaking of Maglore, I do actually have a Return of Dreamland deck that I'm gonna show next. So don't worry, stay tuned for that. Minako. But yeah, after I show this, I'm gonna show that deck. Neither player can special summon dark monsters, which shuts off the Marks play, and also it shuts off all your opponent's dark shenanigans. What it's supposed to be like, the goal I was doing with this is that it was supposed to be like, all right, so this is the hero's domain, and you know the heroes don't like the bad guys, so it's like, what if we just make it, and dark is, you know, bad, and so what if I just like make it so that you can't summon dark monsters? So that's what I was going for. Oh shoot, did you just follow me? What the? Oh shoot. Why did it did not come up? Oh my god, what the bruh? Bruh, oh my thing didn't come up. What the? Alright, bruh. I even know my thing wouldn't have came up. Okay. Maybe I should fix that. Yo, thank you, Minako, for the follow, though. I didn't know you followed me until I just checked. Bruh, I mean, it said this minute, so you probably followed me just now. I didn't even see. Oh my god, wait a minute. Thank you for the follow, though. Oh, shoot, bruh. I gotta fix that. There's supposed to be like a thing that comes up, but I didn't hear it. That's okay. I do gotta fix that. I do gotta fix that. That was my bad, Minako. You didn't get a special you didn't get a special thing. Oh, I feel bad now. Hopefully you're not sad about it. But anyway. So that's the point I was going for with absolute balance. Because, you know, it's balance and, you know, dark kind of conflicts with the balance of the light and stuff. Yo, not the high emoji. And then after damage calculation, if a Milky Way Wishes monster you control destroyed opponent monster by battle, you can target up to 3 Milky Way Wishes cards, shuffle them into the deck and draw the same number of cards. So it's like Runic Fountain, except you have to destroy a monster by battle. So what I was going with that effect is that, like, it's like, you know, Kirby beats the bad guy, and it's like he beats the bad guy, and it's like, all right, guys, you guys can come back. You guys can come back. You know, you guys can come back. I brought you guys back. You know, now everything's back and everything's peaceful. You know, all my guys can come back. All these guys can come back into the deck. And then once per turn, you can declare and once per no, that's not the that's not the field spell. And then yeah, just like once per turn nonsense. So let's actually, and all these guys have like graveyard effects too, except for like Kirby. But the other dudes, Waddle Dee, Poppy Bro, and Burning Leo, they have graveyard effects. This one, inflicts stuff. And so let's actually summon, you know, since we have a fire monster, since we have fire and earth monsters on the field, let's summon, okay, hold up, let's summon Stone Kirby. Boom. Oh no, this doesn't go to the grave, this goes back to the hand. This goes back to the hand because of its effect. And so what Stone Kirby does, he on his effect, he would change all monsters your opponent controls. He's a Karma Cannon. He's Karma Cannon, basically. He's basically Karma Cannon. Change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense, then send all face-up monsters your opponent controls to the graveyard. So he's basically Karma Cannon. And then, you know, he can attack while in defense position. Yep, if he attacks the defense, inflict piercing damage. Send one Milky Way Wishes monsters from this hand or field to the graveyard. If you do, double this card's defense. So let's do that. Boom, let's declare that. Let's actually, let's send this guy to the graveyard, and then now his defense will be doubled. What's double? That's 7,000. So now he has 7,000 defense because his defense is doubled until the end of this turn. And so now this guy would activate, and then he would destroy cards on the field equal to the amount of Milky Way Wishes monsters you control with different names. So, you know, this guy would be crazy. So, you know, you quick effect send, double the defense, and then boom, you could destroy a bunch of cards. But let's put this guy back, because that's basically all this guy does. He's a Dharma Cannon and just has a boatload of defense. Because, you know, it's Stone. It's like, Stone in-game is like the invincible. That's like the cheese invincible ability. I used that ability all the time as a kid. I was like, man, I don't know how to beat these. I don't know how to beat these ones. So I'm going to just stay in my Stone, wait till the opening, and boom, I'm just going to smash on them. Nowadays, I don't use that because I'm too skilled. So, and then let's put this guy back though. Let's put this guy back to the extra deck. Let's summon him again. We're not gonna add because you know. And then we will do it again. We will declare fire. We will do fire this time. We'll do fire because we have fire. Let's special summon the fire guy. Boom. And then we add this guy back to our hand. And then Fire Kirby, you know, if he's summoned up by the effect of a Kirby. All these guys have effects where if they're summoned, they have to be summoned by Kirby, or if they're summoned by Kirby, they do this. They do something. Destroy all cards your opponent controls, then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. And then monsters your opponent. Oh, that was a terrible burp. And then monsters your opponent controls must attack this card if able. During either player's turn, you can send. Oh, Kato, redeem the drink. Oh, thank you. I will drink water. Thank you. And then monsters your opponent controls must attack if able. Yep, so they have to like attack one of these guys or something. Oh, they could attack like this guy or something. And then they all attack Band Waldy. I should drown you, just water after water. No! You have to get enough points for that. You have to get enough points for that. No, and I think I put it on a cooldown. You can't do that. No, sir. You're saving then? Oh. I think I have on. I don't know. I probably do have it on a cooldown. I don't know. Do I? Taking my freedom? Okay, don't worry. I'll actually. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me actually unlimit it. All right. I'll let you have fun. I'll let you have fun. Okay, how do I? Okay. I'll give you your fun. I'll remove the limit. All right, let me remove the limit. I think I have a limit. Yeah, it's every 5 minutes. I'm poor for now. Yeah, let me remove the limit. There we go. I removed the limit for you. Now you can drown me whenever you feel like it. But yeah, Fire Kirby. Boom. During either player's turn, quick effects. Send one Milky Way Wishes monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Destroy one card your opponent controls. If you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. So this guy's like burn damage. So you know he's fire. Oh, fire, burn. Give me like 4 streams to save. Oh, don't worry. I'll give you plenty of streams to save. I'll give you plenty of streams to save. Do not worry. So let's actually send. Let's send this guy. And let's just pretend we're destroying a card. I destroyed whatever card's in the middle. Like how it's played. Something about Ice Kirby seems weird. Ice Kirby, yeah, I agree. I mean, I never particularly dabbled in like Ice Kirby gameplay. I mostly play a lot of Tornado. And I play a lot of Tornado and ooh, I think I played something else. In Forgotten Land I played Sword. I played the Sword a lot. I played the Sword and the I played the Sword and ooh, I think I played something else. I played the Fire. Yeah, I played the Fire. That was I never really dabbled in Kirby, so I get it. I love Ice Kirby. I do love all the, I mean, I just love Kirby. But like the gameplay wise, I never really dabbled in it, so I can't really say much on that, Minako. Only time I've used Ice Kirby is to like unlock like hidden stuff and to like get all the like hidden stuff. So in terms of like doing it in like hard content like True Arena, I never really did that. Although I could do that. I should do that. I should probably try it out. It probably be hard though, cause Ice Kirby does seem kind of like bad, or like not, or like wonky and weird. But yeah. Anyway, this effect will activate. So since this guy's sent to the graveyard, it'll inflict 800 damage to your opponent for each face-up Milky Way Wishes card. Oh my god, I can't even. For each face-up Milky Way Wishes card you control. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 800 times 4. That's... What is 800 times 4? That's like 20... Oh my, am I dumb? Am I? Wait, no. That's 24. Yeah, it's 24. Okay. Yeah, it's 24. Okay. Yeah. So 24,000. No, 24,000. 2400. 2400. There we go. Not 24,000. 2400. And yeah, 2400. And so it'd be 2400 damage, and then this guy be doing damage to you, 500 to your opponent, and then 500 damage right there for each card. This guy's just major burn damage. That was the point with this guy, because you know fire, burn, But yeah, let's put this guy back to extra deck. Oh no, I didn't mean to banish that. What the? No. Oh. I didn't mean to banish that. Why did I banish that? There you go. There, you put that there again. I did not mean to banish that. And then let's oh my god. Let's summon Kirby again. Let's change his attribute. Let's change his attribute to wind. Let's change the attribute to wind. I know, that was a terrible misplay by me, bro. Terrible misplay. Let's change his attribute to wind. So we special summon this guy. We're special summon. This guy goes back to the hand. And then this guy, shuffle all cards your opponent controls into the deck. This is honestly a really good ability as well. Again, they all have powerful on-summon effects. They all have powerful on-summon effects. That's the point. They all have powerful on-summon effects. The Stone Kirby is a Daruma Cannon. You want to do a Sailor Moon deck? Ooh. That would be silly. I would love that. I actually like that. I don't dabble in like Sailor Moon, but maybe I should. I do like me some magical girls. I do like me some magical girls, you know? So I love it. I love the idea. And then you can shuffle all cards your opponent controls into the deck. That's also another powerful effect. That magical girl is exactly your area. Ah, yes, sir. We love to see that. We love to see that. We love to see that. Yes. Oh, maybe I should make a magical girl deck, but wait a minute. I don't. Dang, the only one. Oh shoot. I love me some magical girls, but I'd have to like think really hard about like how I'd want to design them. That'd be like, oh, that'd be fun. That'd be cool though. Magical girls. We love me some magical girls. You know, we love us some magical girls. And then okay, dude, I'm going crazy. I'm gushing over those magical girls. Now, if anyone got the reference, then. But I know, title drop. Oh, title drop. Credits, roll credits. Oh, you know what it is. Yeah. Title drop. Yep, you know what it is. This card can attack directly. This card can attack all monster your opponent controls once each. The reason why I did that is because, you know, attacking directly, it's like Lyrilisk. It's like Lyrilisk, you know, how they attack, and you know, with birds flying over the monsters and attacking you directly. And, you know, he can attack all monsters. I don't know why. Actually, I don't know why I gave him this. I don't know why I gave him this when he could just attack directly, but whatever. But after damage calculation, oh, that's why I did it. Okay. After damage calculation, if this card battled, you can attach one card from your opponent's field or graveyard to this card as material. So you just eat up all the cards your opponent has. And then during either play, you detach one material from this card, you banish up to one card each from your opponent's field, graveyard, and top of their deck. So it's like Trishula, except it doesn't hit the hand. So like, so I made it detach instead of sending from the field or hand to the graveyard. You know how most of these fusion monsters, or most of these extra deck monsters, are the ones that I've showed so far, have effects where, you know, you gotta send a monster from the, you gotta send one of these guys, send one of those guys to activate stuff. You know, let's just like give let's like I can't really like most of these guys have effects to where like they can like they send at a cost, they send one of these guys to the grave so that they can activate their grave effects. This one, I was like, nah, I gotta make him detach somehow. I should make him like utilize the detaching mechanic, the detach material mechanic. So instead of him sending to the graveyard, he detaches a material, and then he does the Trishula effect. He does the Trishula or Trishula like effect. It's not exactly Trishula because it doesn't hit the hand. But top of the deck, I would say is still pretty good because Redoer does that, and Redoer I would say is pretty annoying. I would say so myself. But that's this guy. Now the shuffling, I made it. It's like because like imagine he got these big wings, blows all the cards away and shuffles them into the deck. And the banishing, I don't know why I did that. I just did it just cause. But yeah, let's put this one back. Let's put this one back. Go back. There you go. And then now, the final two, Mirror and Ice. So let's boom. Let's just change his attribute. We're changing his attribute. Pretend I change his attribute to water. And then boom, we summon this guy, and this guy goes back to the hand. And if he's summoned by the effect of Kirby, negate all face-up cards your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. So, boom. Yeah, so negate all. So, boom, he's Dark Ruler. We got it, he's Dark Ruler, except it's not just monsters, it's all cards. Actually, no, it's branded Blazing King. It's branded Blazing Brightest King. It's that card, that branded trap card. And then other monsters you control cannot attack. I did that because it's like, oh, he's so cold, he's freezing all the other monsters. So that's why. I know that's what I thought. Like I found this art on Pinterest and I was like, oh, that's cute. The Ice Kirby as that would be awesome. I love that. So I was like, this would be perfect for Ice Kirby. I was like, this would be perfect for Ice Kirby. So I was like, it's silly, it's cute. You can negate the effects of all face-up, until the end of this turn. Other monsters you control cannot attack. Again, the negation and the effect, the you cannot attacks, it's just because it's so cold. Like imagine, like Kirby just freezes all your monsters. Like, you think your monsters will be able to activate their effects while they're frozen? No. That's why I made it like that. And then your opponent can attack with only one monster during each battle phase. So it's like, So it's like, again, it's the same thing because he's so cold. It's like only one monster can attack. It's like he's so cold. I can't. I gotta. It's just, he's so cold. Gotta. I gotta break the ice. All right, break the ice. Wait, break the ice. It's like break the ice. Break the. It's like the Dragon Ball Super Broly. Oh, Blizzard. I don't know the lyrics, so I can't actually sing it. Okay, but yeah, that's and then during either player's turn, when your opponent activate a card or effect, and then he's an Omni Negate. He's an Omni Negate at the cost of sending a Milky Way Wishes card. This card points to. Wait, what? This card points to, or from your hand to your graveyard. So you could either send one from this zone right here, one that this card points to. You know, if your opponent's also, if you're having a magical mirror match, then, you know, you could also point to cards up in your opponent's field. You know, if you're all of a sudden, if you have a mirror match, like that will go. The mirror match will go crazy because Ice Kirby will go crazy in the mirror match. Yeah, the magical mirror match. Yep. And then Ice Kirby, and then you just send, or you could send one from the hand, and then boom, you can negate the effect. During either player's turn. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is once per turn, but I don't think I made this once per turn. Whatever. But yeah, that's the. Oh wait, no, one more Kirby. One more Kirby, because then this one is light. Oh, this one is light, so we don't have to change his effect. So we can just declare it, and then boom, we summon. Dun, Mirror Kirby, the greatest, the best. Mirror Kirby. Now he is a Synchro Pendulum because I had to get every type of card in here, so I had to make him a Pendulum. Unfortunately, yes, he is also suffering. Yep, I gave him the dreaded pendulum monster thing. And so if he's summoned by the effect of Kirby, you could target one effect monster on the field or in any graveyard, and then this card's name becomes that target, and this card gains the target's effects until the end of the next turn. So he basically, like a mirror, right? Like a mirror. I know, suffering from success. I know, it's just too much. Oh my god, all these different types of cards, being immune to D barrier is just so suffering from success. Oh my god, just immune to D barrier. I just love being immune to D barrier with every type of card. Like, it's too much, man. Like. But yeah, he copies the effect, and he copies the name of any card on the field or graveyard. So it's like, oh, your opponent could have like Red Eyes Dragoon on the field. Oh, I'm gonna just copy his effect. I'm gonna just copy his name, because it's like a mirror. You know, he copies. It copies just like a mirror. And then once, like literally after that's done, during either player's turn, quick after, you know, you're done copying the effect, either player's turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, negates effects, and if you do, special summon a mirror token. It's illusion type. Illusion. I added the new illusion. I should probably make this Kirby illusion as well. What do you guys think? Should I make this Kirby illusion? Because, you know, it's a mirror. But I made the token illusion. Light, level 1, attack and defense, question marks. Its attack and defense are equal to the original attack and defense of the targeted monster. And then if this card is destroyed, place this card in the pendulum zone. So let's say he gets destroyed. Oh no! He's destroyed. let's move him to the pendulum zone. He has a 0. He has 0 as his pendulum. So his pendulum scale is 0. His scale is 0. And then once he's in the pendulum zone, once per turn, you can add 1 Milky Way Wishes card from your deck to your hand. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. But it's like they can't be destroyed by battle because he tricks. You can psych you out with the mirror. The mirror protects them. The mirror is protecting them. And then before damage calculation, when a monster you control is attacked by an opponent's monster, inflict damage equal to the. So his pendulum effect is really good. Yeah, the monster's original attack. So his pendulum effect is really good. It's again like a mirror, you know. It's like, oh, bloop. I'm gonna attack you, hiya, and then I take all that damage, and they can't be destroyed by battle. So it's, the pendulum effect is pretty good, and once per turn search. And yeah, that's basically it for this deck. Yeah, that's it for this whole deck. There's a lot of versatility with this deck. All these different Kirby's are good for different things. I know, bloop. All these different all these Kirby's are good for different things, and Marks is just like the dog. He's just like the big man of the house. So that's what Marks is, just like the guy that just runs, just runs the house, just runs it, just like puts things down to business. He gets down to business. But yeah, that's this deck. Now I can move on to the next one, which is, I think, this one. Right? Hold on, let me actually double check. Let me actually double check before I go into a... No, that's the Fecto. That's the Fecto. I don't want to do that one yet. I want to do... Where is it? Where is it? Is it cute and funny? I don't know. Okay, it's loading. Oh, yeah. This is the Return to Dreamland of the Stars. This is the one I want to do. Dual room. Let's go to a dual room. Solo mode. Oh, no, I'm using... Oops. I'm using the wrong deck. It's cute and funny. I will showcase that deck later. So, hold on. Let me actually give this girl a follow. Let me give her a follow. Why is she... Bro, what the fuck? I like her art.
Oh. It's so chunky.
Yeah, it is so chunky. I agree. I'm gonna give her a follow.
Cute. Oh my god. Draxo, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome.
Oh, that's actually her eyes. I don't know what her eyes are doing. Dang, she's already so nice. Hold up. Maybe I might want to... Oh, so shoot. Chat. She seems like a good person to commission emotes for. Wait, I know I'm getting off topic, but I want to look at this first. Chat. Let's go to her VGen. Chat. She seems like a... Oh, what? Oh, do I gotta follow? Do I gotta sign up or log in? I have an account. I just,
Stop screaming.
Chat.
Oh my god, guys!
You think you know what this means?
Today.
Chat. Keep the art style though. I can knock this. No, bro.
Don't. Oh my god.
Wait, I can authorize. Wait, what I can click this?
Relates.
You can click that?
Oh
Wait,
my god, look at his
VGen?
milkers, guys.
Wait, does she yo, what is she doing? what is she doing? New streaming to stalk? Exactly. This might be. Hold on. Wait.
God.
This might actually be.
Oh my god.
She's actually kind of silly.
Oh my god.
I kind of like her. Wait, hold up.
God.
I kind of like this streamer. Yo. I wanna. Ooh, chat. Do we like the art style, chat? I like it. This might be good for emotes. This could be. Hold on, does she have emotes herself? Oh wait, no, I gotta look at the emote. That's the wrong one. She does. Oh my god, she does. I got. Oh, what? Why is it saying heart? Why is it got a heart in front of it? I already followed her though.
I hope this rests my case that I'm not the only one who
Oh look,
thinks
I got
that.
this for it combo. Wait a minute. I think.
Kapusi. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's see how many emotes does she have. She has 14 emotes.
Kapu.
I might need that much. That might be a good number to reference. That might be. You guys can't see it. Oh shoot. I'm kind of like
Doesn't
blocking
mean
it.
you're not afraid. I'm not.
I'm kind of
afraid,
blocking
I'm
it. Dang.
accepting a little.
Oopsies. Yeah, I can't really. I gotta like move myself first. But. Ooh. Yeah. I think. Okay. This might be. Ooh. This might be the one, chat. This might be the one. I just need to look at the prices first. Now, I don't know if it's not letting me see because I'm not like logged in, obviously. I don't know if it's not letting me see because I'm not logged in, but like what if I go to characters? Oh, I guess yo, Zarumel, okay. I guess this might be the one. This might actually be the one. I think yeah. Fruit Tiger. I don't know what that is. But oh shoot! What if we go all socials? Oh, she got Ko-Fi too. Wait, hold up. Wait, does she got it on Ko-Fi? Okay, hopefully it's not like showing anything. Hold up, let's see. Did it log me in? No, it didn't. Okay, that's good. It didn't log me in. That's good. Wait, is it? Oh, wait, no. Wait, what if I just go to the main? Can I go to the main profile? Or no, is it just like... Oh, okay, I gotta, oh, chat, we might be getting emotes from this person. We might be getting emotes from this person. I might want to get emotes from this person. I might want to get emotes from her. Anyway, we'll continue the custom deck showcasing. So this is the Of the Stars deck, and this is the shifter deck basically. You special summon. Oh yeah. This guy is just like kind of like this is a good hand actually. This is actually a really good hand. This is actually this is a really good hand actually. So, but yeah, it is indeed a new streamer to stalk. I would have to agree with that. I just damn. Like, but yeah, this hand is actually pretty good. Lost Gift of the Stars and then Brief Conflict of the Stars. So we will start with Lost Gift of the Stars. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to set it. I meant to activate it. But yeah, we will start with Lost Gift and we will banish a card from our deck. We will banish a card from our hand or deck. And then we will banish the light monster to get this effect. We'll get, we'll banish Kirby. Because Kirby's the light monster. Kirby's the light monster, so we'll banish. Boom. And then that gives us this effect. Since we banished that, we got this. So we'll banish another Of the Stars card. Another Of the Stars card from our hand or deck. And we will banish this guy. Boom, banish that guy. Let's send this to the grave. And then this is very much a shifter deck though. This is 100%. This is like my most shifter deck ever, probably. This is like my most shifter-esque deck. So we declare Kirby. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. I'm already misplaying. I meant to say declare. All right, we declare. Boom, and we declare Meta Knight. So what Meta Knight does when he's banished, he special summons himself. It's like Malice. This is basically Malice. And then he special summons himself and then destroys a card in the opponent's hand at random. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Monster of the Stars. So we're going to special summon this guy. And, pretend now my opponent has 4 invisible cards. Only 4 invisible cards instead of 5 invisible cards. And then this Kirby, what he does is... if this card is banished, shuffle this card into the deck and special summon 1 non-dark monster of the stars from your deck or extra deck with the same attribute as a monster your opponent controls in their graveyard or banishment, ignoring summoning conditions. So let's say our guy is running a light centric deck. Let's say he's running a light centric deck, right? So we declare it. So we declare it, right? And then we shuffle him into the deck. Yeah, shuffle his card into the deck. Where's to the deck? Can I shuffle him? I just gotta put him top. And then shuffle. And then let's say he's running a light centric deck. So we summon the big boss killer, Ultra Sword Kirby. And so now this guy is crazy. Now what this deck is like if Malice and Plunder Patrol had a baby. So imagine that. So this is basically what this is. So because the thing is, Kirby summons monsters based on the attribute that your opponent has. So this, I'm showcasing the good guy side first. This is the hero side because there is Maglor Soul, as you can see. There he is, just chilling there. And then banish 1 card of the stars. Oh, wait, this one's actually good. This one's also good too. This one's actually good too. Okay, hold on, look at this. So we could also do this. And then we could banish this guy. We could banish this. Banish that. And since we don't have any banished of the stars monsters, with this thing would just go to the graveyard. But this thing would activate. It'd return itself to the hand. And then we draw a card. I know, Giga Poyo. We draw a card. Which will give us this counter trap right here. But hold up. First, let's go. Let's. Okay. First, let's focus on Meta Knight. Meta Knight is just like the lone warrior, like he is in most games. He's just like the guy that he can handle himself. Giga Poyo, I know, right? But yeah, he can handle himself. And then he can destroy 1. You see, so when he's summoned, banish 1 card of the stars in your hand or field and destroy 1 card your opponent controls. And he inflicts piercing. And then he's also a monster negate. Banish when your opponent activates effect. Banish 1 card of the stars you control. Negate the activation if you do destroy that card. And then if this card is banished, special summon this card, destroy 1 card in your opponent's hand at random. And then you cannot. And then it locks you to of the stars monsters. So that's Meta Knight. Meta Knight's just like the lone. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have synergy with like a lot of things. He doesn't have synergy with like he doesn't. I mean, he does synergize with this deck, but like you can kind of just put him by himself and he'll just like he'll handle business. And Ultra Sword Kirby, right? So Ultra Sword. Let's declare it. So it obviously cannot be synchroed. Yep, must be special summoned by the effect of a card of the stars. See what I did there? Of the card of the stars, it's like for hire. If this card special summon, banish all monsters your opponent controls and in their hand with less than 3,000 attack. So if you're running Labyrinth and you have Lovely Labyrinth, then goodbye Lovely Labyrinth. And then here's the crazy part. So this probably would not work at all, but what I was going for with Ultra Sword Kirby was that he was supposed to be the boss monster killer. This guy is the boss monster killer. So I gave all these Kirbys different purposes. And this one is just the boss monster, the monster killer. Because it's the Ultra Sword. And then, so cards your opponent controls that are unaffected by your card effects are not unaffected until the end of the turn. From the hand to, I know it's dependent on it's really dependent on what your opponent plays. So if your opponent's playing light, and there's a lot of like light monsters that are like super powerful, crazy nonsense. So I was like, you know what? Let's make Ultra Sword Kirby also do that. So cards your opponent controls that are unaffected by your card effects are no longer unaffected until the end of the next turn. And then this card cannot be used as tribute, fusion, nor link material until the end of your third turn after this card's summoned. And then this card is unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of your fifth turn after this card's summoned. See, so he loses protection as time goes on. That's the thing with Ultra Sword Kirby. He'll lose protection as time goes on. Like, the longer he's on the field, he'll just keep losing, like, abilities. So that's, like, the gimmick I was going for this guy. Like, he's still a powerful card, but, like, he'll lose defense. He'll lose defensive abilities. And then once the fifth turn, after the fifth turn is done, you could just well, what is it? Well, what's like some basic destruction card? You could like use like what's like shoot. Let me think. Oh yeah, wait, hold up. Yeah, you could use like okay, yep. Dang, DK needs my money, yep. DK needs it. He's desperate, man. No, bro. Oh, whatever. What will I ever do? But it's like Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Like he'll just die to Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Oh, wait, no, it's a hyphen or slash, whatever. Oh my, you know what? Alternative. Yeah, he'll just like die to this. You know, target once return target. He'll just like die to this. Like once all the protection is gone, he'll just like die to this. Like just I target and then destroy. So yeah, but during the main phase, banish one card in the field, then this card gains 1,000 attack. So this card can technically gain infinite amounts of attack because the attack doesn't end. He just keeps it. Yeah, he'll just die to alt Blue Eyes. He'll just die to alternative Blue Eyes. Just be like, I need alt Blue Eyes. Well, once the unaffected runs out, he'll just like die to that. He'll just die to that. But yeah, and then during the main phase, it's not quick effect, so it has to be your turn. During the main phase, you can banish this card from... You can just banish one card on the field. Non-targeting, non-destruction, or removal. So you can just banish one card on the field, just anyone's field. And then this card gains 1,000 attack. So you can even banish an opponent's monster, and then he'll still gain 1,000 attack. And then if this card is banished, you can special summon this card... Then banish all monsters your opponent controls with more than 2,000 attack. Now, the thing I was going with this, it's kind of like a phoenix. he comes back once he's banished. He comes back but like even stronger. Instead of banishing all monsters with 3,000, or instead of banishing all the weak monsters, he banishes all the strong monsters. Like he just boom comes out and just boom comes out even stronger than ever, and starts banishing all your monsters again. So yeah, that's Ultrasaur Kirby. And let's go with let's actually just get, let's just get Kirby actually. Let's just get Kirby in the hand. Let's get Kirby again in the hand. Let's just get Kirby again in the hand. So, yup. Since we know you would normal summon this guy, since we don't have oh wait, no, you could just special summon this guy. I forgot it said you could. But yeah, I'm gonna just normal summon this guy just for the sake of making it easier. So if he's normal or special summon, you can take one card of the stars from the deck or graveyard, either add it to your hand or banish it. And we are going to banish. There is a field spell, but this field spell doesn't really do much. Oh, this field spell just kind of like does stuff, but it doesn't really do much. It just kind of like synergizes with the types of cards that you have. Like if you have a ritual, now we'll get to ritual in a little bit, but we'll get to why there's a ritual in a little bit. But you can see him right there. Spoiler alert. But we'll banish Waddle Dee. Banish this guy. Just for the sake of it. We'll banish this guy. And then he activates his effect. Special summon this card. Yep, special summon. And then you draw 2. Oh, did I not draw? Draw, man, please. Please draw. Oh my god. No, it's lagging. Oh yeah, it's lagging. Okay. I think I could. Yeah, okay. It's lagging. I broke it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, we drew 2. Okay. Wait, we drew 2. Yeah. And so, like, Lost Gift of the Stars. We're gonna use from hand or deck. Like, what? During the main phase, you can add 1 card of the stars from your deck. Oh yeah, well, we'll add that. We'll activate that. Yeah, we'll activate that. Let's add 1 card to the stars. We'll add this continuous spell right here. We'll add this continuous spell right here, and we'll activate it. And then we'll add another monster of the stars, and we'll add King Dedede? No, we'll add Maglor. We're not gonna use Maglor just yet. We're not gonna use anything with Maglor just yet. But because we're focused on the good side now. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's just say, oh, this guy gets like this guy activates a monster effect. Well, bloop, I banish my Kirby, and then it negates it. And then Kirby activates his effect. Oh, oops. That's not. Oh my god, I keep mixing it up. That's not the effect. Declare. And then, boom, he shuffled himself back into the deck. Shuffle. And then, let's say he's playing Wind. Let's say he's playing Wind. So we get this guy. We get Flare Beam, which is another super ability. We get Flare Beam. Oh dang, I am hungry. But you get Flare Beam. And the thing, but this Flare Beam, if he's special summoned to your extra monster zone, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Also, cards destroyed and sent to the graveyard by this card's effects cannot activate their own effects that same turn. So this is very much like an anti-graveyard card. This is anti-graveyard. So anti-Tearlaments, bye-bye, Tearlaments. So, because look, quick effect, he also has this quick effect. That was the point with this card, is that he's anti-graveyard. The point was this, is that he's anti-graveyard. A quick effect, you can banish one card your opponent controls. No, you can banish one card you control in your hand or graveyard and negate the effects up to 3 monsters in your opponent's graveyard or banishment. So yeah, and then if this card is banished, let's say he's banished, right? He's banished. Oh, activate the effect. Special summon again. Special summon again. Then your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in the graveyard or banishment at the end of the next turn. Well, he's also anti-banishment, I guess. He's also anti-banishment as well, now that I think about it. But yeah, anti-banishment. And then yeah, that's basically the gist of this card. But yeah, Waddle Dee, okay, let's go Bandana Waddle Dee. I know, he just covers them both. Yeah, he just gets them both. Yeah, he just no graveyard or banishment. Yeah, sorry, son. Truly anti-Tearlaments. And then Bandana Waddle Dee. Usually, I make Bandana Waddle Dee cards kind of like very much like a draw card. Like he adds more draw power. So if this card is a support monster, he's more of a support. Like if this card's normal special summon, you can activate this effect for the rest of the turn. Your opponent can activate monster effects in response to your cards of the stars. So if this guy's summoned, then, you know, your opponent, good luck trying to respond to any of these cards. And then during the main phase, you can add a card of stars from the deck to your hand. And if this card is banished, you can special summon it, draw 2 cards, and then locks you. And then let's put this guy back. And then King Dedede as well. King Dedede. Let's actually get King Dedede out. Banish from the hand or deck. Let's get King Dedede out. Boom, banish. And since we banished the Earth monster, we draw 2. And we shuffle 1. Let's shuffle this Ash Blossom back. And then King Dedede activates his effects. His banished effect, you special summon this card. Boom, special summon. Special summon this card. And if you do, then change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense. I like to make King Dedede have that effect where he changes all monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense. Because it's like the hammer, like, boom, shaking the ground and stuff. Like, oh, it's stumbling all your monsters and it's setting them face down. That's what I tried to go with it. And then yeah, he also adds a spell or trap. Let's also activate that as well. He can activate this. He can also add a spell or trap. Let's add the field spell. Just cause. Where's the field spell at? I only have one of this. Oh, I already have it in my hand. Oops. Let's add this then. Let's just activate the field spell. Just cause. I mean, it really doesn't do much. Like, it has this, and then it just does stuff based on what cards you control. Like, it really, it's just like an extra thing. Like, some of these effects are a little bit powerful, but it's just like an extra thing. Let's set this too. And then King Dedede, you know, during the main phase, you can banish one card of the stars from your hand or field and special summon from your hand or graveyard. So he special summons. And then let's go. Let's just summon this Kirby again. And then let's let's ooh, I could have actually done during main phase you could banish one monster. Oh, yup. And then this actually does help you banish Kirby, get Kirby banished. Because you can banish one monster you control, right? Look, boom, I'll banish Kirby. Banish. And then I special summon a monster that starts with a different name from the deck. I'ma just like special summon. Maglor, I guess. Special summon Maglor. He does like like okay, you special summon this card, then add one equip spell. I already have the equip spell. If this card is special summon, you can add one card that starts from your graveyard or banishment to your hand. Yep, all this card's equipped. So we can do that. We'll add a card from banishment, from the graveyard to our hand. Boom, we'll add this to our hand. And then this guy activates. Let's say he's playing fire. So, you know, Kirby will be shuffled. I'm gonna just add him to the hand just for easy access to showcase the monsters. So boom, right? Monster Flame. Let's say but yeah, he would get shuffled, but I'm just adding him back to the hand just to have easy access to all these monsters. So I don't have to do a bunch of stuff and then like yeah, I don't have to do all that stuff. I don't have to do a bunch of stuff and be like, oh no, we do this, I get Kirby back. But yeah, this guy, once again, a burn card. Fire, so he's burned. If this card destroy all cards your opponent controls, then if this card is summoned on your opponent's turn, inflict 800 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. And then quick effect, you banish one card you control or in your hand. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. If this card is banished, special summon this card, then destroy one card in your opponent's hand and all spell and traps they control. So like, he's just like destroying everything. He's just like, poof. That was the point of this card. He's just like the destroyer. So if you're playing fire, poof, all your guys getting destroyed. That wouldn't really work too well against fire because Snake Eyes and then Fire King, they want to be destroyed. But like, that's what I was going for with fire. So if your guys playing any fire decks, then you're just destroying all those monsters. That's the gist with Fire Kirby. Let's summon this again, and let's just say he somehow gets banished, and then bloom, and then he gets shuffled to the deck. But I'm adding him back to the hand just to make it easy. And then let's say he's playing like an Earth deck, right? Let's say he's playing like Earth. Let's say he's playing Adamantipator. And then boom, I summon Grand Hammer, who is also a pendulum monster because I gotta have one of every type, yes. And then must be special summon, and if you special summon, all cards your opponent control, all cards you control become unaffected. All cards you control become unaffected by your opponent's activated effects until the end phase. So what I was thinking with that is that like the guy's hammer, the Grand Hammer, because in the game the Grand Hammer can like get really big. So I was saying it's gonna be so big that it's gonna protect all your monsters from all the effects. So it's like, you know, he's like a shield. He's like a shield and a weapon. And then obviously I gave him the defense position, attacking stuff. He can attack in defense position. If this card battles, you can target one spell trap your opponent controls, negate the effects of that card until the end of this turn. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted. Oh, it's like Night Beam, yeah. It's like Night Beam. I don't know if you know what that card is, but it's like Night Beam. Actually, I could just show rather than tell. I could just show. Night Beam. This card. Target one spell trap, and then your opponent cannot activate that card in response. So it's kind of like that card. And then quick effect, you can banish one card you control in your hand. Place this card in the pendulum zone. So you can quick effect banish. Let's say you're about to get like impermed or something. I mean, because you can imperm this guy after the after this first end phase right here. After you summon, you can imperm this guy. You can imperm this guy, and then he's just, and then so you quick effect, you dodge the effect, quick effect, dodge the effect, boom, you can banish one card, and then boom, place it in the pendulum zone. Let's place it in the pendulum zone. Let's place him in the pendulum zone. He has a pendulum scale of 8. And then if he's banished, if this card's banished in the main monster zone, obviously, because it's a monster effect. If this card is banished, you can special summon this card. You can special summon this card, then negate all cards your opponent controls. Because what I was saying with that, because he comes back, his hammer gets big, boom, like just this. And all your opponent's monsters just like, whoa, I can't activate my effects because it's all this shockwave and stuff. Oh. And then, yeah, during the end phase, and then once he's in Pendulum Zone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would need an animation, bro. In the animation, he'd be like in the middle of the field. He'll be like in the middle of the field, like right here in the center. And then he just jump up, boom, and then he just jump up. He just jump up, boom, and then just like he just smacked the center of the field. It'd be like Solemn Judgment. You know how Solemn Judgment appears in the center of the field and he just like does his like, oh, I will strike you down. Like it's kind of like that. Like Kirby will just appear in the center, jump up, boom, and then smack the center of the field and just create a shockwave, boom, and it just like negate all the cards. And then, yeah, during the end phase, destroy all cards. I already came up with the animation, bro. I already came up with it. I'm going crazy. That's how you know I'm destined. Oh, no. I hope she doesn't end the stream. I need to, I low-key wanna commission this person. If I see their prices. If their prices are like within my thing. Oh my god. Darn ad. If their prices aren't within my thing, then I'll see about commissioning him. I know her eyes are normal now. Her eyes are, well, it's ads playing, so I can't really see her eyes, but her eyes are normal now. She's no longer dumb eyes. But yeah, destroy all spell traps during the end phase. So destroy all spell traps your opponent controls. So that's basically like, you know, like anti, like all these. That's very anti spell floodgate, anti floodgate, because it's like during the ult you better not have any continuous spells or else I'm destroying them. You're really bad at making custom cards. That's all right, bro. Like I too was really bad. Look, my first 2 decks are like the most overpowered things ever. Like these cards don't even compare to what what the first 2 decks I ever made were. And I really hate those decks, bro. I hate those too, because they really just like they were just I'd say they're more wild than anything I've ever made. Like, they're crazier than anything I've ever made. Do you win the duel? No, not anything on that degree. But like, it basically, yeah, they were all just like, yep. You win the duel. You know, summon this. Basically, they just did so much. You know, they basically win the duel. But I'll have you know, I'll give a hint. One of the cards had so much text that I literally couldn't fit it in the dueling book thing. Like, it literally bypassed the text limit for effects. So yeah. That card had so long of an effect, it bypassed one of the cards I made of my first two decks had text that was so long it bypassed the effect text limit. So yeah, I literally had to shorten it. So yeah, that's about it. That's that goes to show what I was cooking back then. And then yeah, destroy all spell traps, monster of the stars. You control cannot be destroyed by battle, no card effects. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can banish this card, negate the activation if you do banish that card. I make my Sailor Moon card. As long as this card's on the field, you have to fight. You have to fight on the moon. If you manage to spin 3 times while it is exactly 3 past 5 a.m. while no fish is near you in a 5-meter radius, you win this and the next 50 duels. What? What the what? Oh my god. Dude, I'm bravo, amazing. Amazing, Minako. Amazing. Amazing, yup. Best card ever. Best card ever. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see it. Yes. Amazing. Bravo. Yes. This is you cooked, Wade. You cooked. You cooked. Yes. Praise Minako. You cooked. I aspire to be like you. I aspire to be like you. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. No stealing. You're right. No stealing. You're right. I can't. I'll try to make it inspired. I'll make it Minako inspired. I don't want to steal from you. I don't want to steal from you, Minako. Oh my god. And then let's say your opponent's playing water. Let's say your opponent's playing a water deck. Let's say they're playing Marincess. Let's say they're playing Marincess, right? And then we summon this guy. And what this guy does, if he's special summoned, attach all cards your opponent controls to this card as... Do you love Marincess? I like Marincess too. Argonaut is very pretty. I wanted to make a Marincess deck, and then I was like... I wanted to make a Marincess deck, but that was like so long ago. And now I'm like, Marincess is bad, and I'm investing so many URs into I'm investing URs into like other decks like Stun and like Stun and you just can't with Link decks. Bro, Marincess is hard, bro. Marincess is hard. I get it, bro. For me, it's hard. You can attract them, or you just attract the Marincess enjoyers. I do. I just somehow, I don't know how I do it. A lot of people love me. A lot of Marincess players love me. I don't know why, but for me, the most complicated after Pendulum. Actually, yeah, that is true. I would say that is true, yeah. A lot of Link decks are like crazy. Except for like Live Twin and Sky Striker. Though those decks are simple to me. I mean, that's probably because I've been playing them for so long. So, like Yubel, I didn't know what to do in Yubel, bro. And then, whatchamacallit? And then, I had, this is more of just like, and I used to play Abyss Actor, too. I think that's more of a Pendulum deck, but it does have a couple Link monsters. But I used to play Abyss Actor, and I didn't know what I was doing in that deck. That deck, I was like, bro, how do you even play this? Like, it's a cool deck. I like the deck concept. Like your opponent destroys your spell and traps, and then you get better effects. Is decently handsome. That is true, yes. That is true, yes. At least the guy that plays Abyss Actor is not annoying. Like, Oh my god. Yeah, I do really like the Abyss Actor deck, but it's just hard, man. I don't know what to do in that deck. Like, I figured out the combo and everything, and I was like, bro, what? It's like crazy. I'm playing decent because Arc V had some guys here. I would, you know what? I would agree. I really like Yuya's design, in my opinion. Personally, I like how Yuya looks. I mean, I know that's like the main character. I'm like, oh my god, oh, main character. I like how Yuya. I know. It's like I just like how I like Yuya's like design, like the green and the red hair. Like it's pretty cool in my opinion. All the except Yuya. No, no. Oh no. Dude. I'm cooked. No. Oh. Yo, oh my god, bro. Oh shoot, Divine Reaper King? Oh shoot, hello. If Zark passed down his hunt, then Yuya inherited 95% of it. I mean, they do have the same hair. So like, wait, is that saying... Wait, he inherited minus 95? So that means he inherited 5%. Oh my god. Are you late? I mean, it is 3 hours in, but, you know, you're good, though. I'm still streaming. I don't know if I'll showcase all my custom decks, because I am a little hungry. I'm doing really good, though. I am doing... Thank you for asking, though. I'm doing so good. Let me do math. Oh, I'll let you cook. Don't worry. I'll let you cook, Vita. Don't worry. I'll let you cook. I'll let you cook. I'm doing really good, though. Hopefully you're doing good, though. Hopefully you're doing good, too. I mean, that's what I meant to say. Divine Reaper King. But yeah, I'm just showcasing my custom cards. So yeah, this guy, again, Snowball Kirby attaches all cards your opponent controls to this card as material. And what I was thinking with that, because in the game, Snowball Kirby, when you go into Snowball, you kind of just like eat everything up. Like you eat everything up with the snow and you turn to a giant snowball. You're hoping the meta. So Yuri got 100%, Yugo 65, and Yudo's 30%, and Yuya negative 95%. I think that's a little over 100%. I think that's a little over 100%. I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait, no, it is. No, wait. Oh, I know. I see it. No, minus. If we subtract 90. Yeah, okay, it is. You're hoping meta just working on all my custom archetypes. Oh, you're also doing the same too? Oh, let's go. That's pretty goated. And there you go. We're custom archetype enjoyers. But yeah, and then this card's attack and defense becomes 800 times its number of materials. That's why it's question mark. You're right, though. I just realized that you said minus 95, so it is 100. Yeah, you're right. And then cards your opponent controls and in their graveyard cannot be moved to a different place, and monsters cannot change their battle positions while this card has 5 or more materials. Just work on my custom archetype. Curse auto-typing. Oh, autocorrect. Oh, yeah, autocorrect. Autocorrect is... Yeah, I hate autocorrect, too. But, yeah, card your opponent controls. Yeah, this card is... At least you're doing okay, though. But yeah, what the purpose of this card? See, the point of this is like more of a floodgate kind of card. That's the purpose of this. This is like a floodgate kind of card because of this effect right here. Your opponent's cards cannot you control your opponent cards your opponent controls and in the graveyard cannot be moved to a different place, and monsters cannot change their battle position while this card has 5 or more materials. That's very like floodgatey. It's Necro Valley. It's basically like Necro Valley, but like on crack. And then quick effect, you could detach 2 materials from this card, negate 1 face-up card your opponent controls, or in their graveyard. So you can negate a card in their graveyard or a face-up card they control. And then once returned, if this card's banished, you can special summon this card, then attach all cards on your opponent's field and 2 cards from each player's hand to this card as material. Bracelet girls were done dirty. What is a bracelet girl? Oh my god. And then now this card. This is my take on last turn. Now this is more like just like a last resort. This is more just like a last resort. This is literally just like a last resort. See, look at this. So, see, you can only special summon this card while you have 1,000 life points or less. Must be special summoned by banishing the above cards. 4 more of the stars monsters with different names. So, let's say you got like Kirby, Maglor, Meta Knight, and then Waldy. Boom, you banish those. How they give out support to the anime decks, because I have to hate how they give out support to the anime decks because I have to hate on it. You have to hate on it. You have to hate on it. Like, you have to hate on it. I mean, that's just... Oh, like Sky Striker? I love me some Sky Striker. And Live Twins. Yubel and Blue Eyes went crazy. Yeah, Yubel and Blue Eyes went. Oh, you mean the actual anime decks? Yeah, Yubel and Blue Eyes. Yeah, those decks are going crazy right now. That deserves that support, but it's always just Blue Eyes. That is true. I would say, I think Yuya's cards need some support, and Zexal. Zexal is done very dirty. I would actually agree with you, Minako. Zexal is done very dirty. Zexal is done very. They only gave Sharks and then Galaxy Photon, Galaxy Eyes. That's the only ones they really gave support for. Galaxy Eyes and Sharks. Those are the only ones. Galaxy Eyes is really good right now. So I mean, in Master Duel at least. Yeah, Dawn 1000 doesn't even have support. Dawn 1000, I mean, Dawn 1000's card is kind of like weird, but like, Dawn 1000 has no support. What villains have support? Villains of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zone has no support. Time Lords has no support. I mean, although it's kind of like a stun floodgate kind of deck, but like, Time Lords has no support. Or at least not to my knowledge. I know they have Time Maiden. I don't know if that, I don't want to count that. Time Lords is creepy. Time Lords is freaky. Vector. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, I was just thinking of, like, main villains. I was thinking of, like, the final bosses. That's what I was thinking of, like, villains. But, yeah, oh, no, Gimmick Puppet. Gimmick Puppet is another Zexal deck that got support. That deck is still, I would say it's still really good. I would say that deck is really good. The 3 archetypes. I may call Mischief, Noxus, and Warblood if you want to know. Ooh. Oh, Mischief, Noxus. Okay, that's like 2 different things. Mischief, Noxus, and Warblood. That's cool. That's cool. I might have to. Oh, okay. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Since you didn't want to talk about Donnie, that's okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, Gimmick Puppet, Sharks, and what else did I say? What else has support from Zexal? Gimmick Puppet, Shark, and Galaxy Eyes. Yeah, the Barians. Yeah, the Barians are done dirty. I would have to agree. The Barians are done mega dirty. Like, I don't think there's a good Barians Force card. I don't think there's a single good Barian. I don't know if there's probably like 1 good Barian Force card. Since it's only Shark and Mizar if Galaxy Eyes gets support. Because, like, Galaxy Eyes and Tachyon yeah, Galaxy Eyes. True Ballot. Yep, you're right, Divine Reaper King. Battling Boxer. Battling Boxer did get, like, some support. That's cool. It's cool to see some of those niche archetypes get support. Battling Boxer. But, yeah, I think we need to give some of the main villains, like, support. Like we need Dawn 1000 support. We need Zone support. We got Zark support. There's some Zark support out there. Zark is a rather like weird archetype. Or Supreme King. I think we Yubel's the main villain of GX, so you know she got her support. Too many Zark supports. Oh yeah, there is like a lot of Zark supports out there. So I think Zark is good. We need Adignister stuff. Adignister, because that's AI. We need Adignister stuff, because I don't think we have Adignister. I mean, we did there. Oh, actually, wait, they did just announce a new Adignister card, which is Link Slayer. Adignister. But that's only one card. I think we need more. I feel like we need more Adignister support. Talk about Zark, that girl. I don't know her name since she literally had no deck except 4 random spells. Need some cards because, well, she somehow had to have a deck that we never saw. I mean, yeah, she had to. Well, yeah. What was the girl? Was it one of the girls that was controlled by that little worm guy? And then that's when that episode when Yuya like just went crazy and just start going ham on those girls. Salamangreat, yep, Salamangreat also got. I feel like some of the other V-Reigns archetypes should get support. They're getting a new card, OCG. Oh, let me see that. Did I check on that? Did I see that? There's other. Oh, bruh. Oh, we do not need more. Okay, whatever. The original from the 4 girls. Oh, okay. I might not know what you're talking about then. I might not remember. I think I do. We do not need more Primate cards though. Salamangreats. Maybe am I dumb? Mitsurugi, Argo Stars. Let's go. Maybe I don't know. I'm too lazy to go down there. Yeah, Lunalight gets stuff. I know that's crazy. I didn't know they would go back. First, you know what? I didn't think they'd go back to Vanquish Soul. I didn't think they'd go back to Vanquish Soul and Nouvelles. That Wind Witch. Oh my god. Now that's a really underrated, underrated deck. That Wind Witch and Lyralist gives support in the future. They definitely. I didn't think they would go back to Nouvelles though. Because they already gave, like, a ton of support for that. For, like, the Angry Burger stuff. Like, they turned it into a whole archetype. I didn't think they'd go back to it. And then, I didn't think they'd go back to Vanquish Soul. Because Vanquish Soul is still kind of new. I don't have a Discord yet, Minako. I'm sorry. I don't have a Discord yet. But maybe one day. I'm thinking of making a Discord soon. One day. I don't have a Discord though. I'm thinking of making one though. I don't know if I should make it like sub only or I don't want it to be. I don't know if I should make it sub only. That's kind of. I can't input in this stream, bro. I'm a yapper, so. If you yap to me in like a later stream, then you can just dump all your thoughts on me on like a later stream. I'm a little hungry right now, so I might end in a little bit. But yeah, this card right here. This card is basically last turn. This card is last turn. So C must be special summon when you have C must banishing. And see, this is last turn, but better. Because negate the effects of all other cards on the field. Neither player can activate cards in response to this card's effects activations. If this card is special summoned, banish all other cards on the field and in their respective owner's hands and in the graveyards face down. Then your opponent selects one monster from the deck and special summons it in face-up attack position. After that, this card's attack equals a random number between 1 and 10,000. Then your opponent's monster attacks this card. Any battle damage from this battle is treated as 0. The player whose monster remains alone on the field at the end of this turn wins. Any other case results in a draw. So yeah, that's so let's actually, let's go to the random number generator. Random number generator. Let's actually do that. Let's go 1 and 10,000. That's 10,000. Let's generate a number. Oh, looks like this guy got 5,670 attack. 5,670 attack. Oh, well. Now he's crazy. Talk about some OP anime manga exclusive. Oh, I know how crazy some of them can be. Like 100 Eyes Dragon. 100 Eyes Dragon in a... 100 Eyes Dragon in the anime is crazy. Now I got 5,670 attack. I'm crazy. But yeah, that's what the Saviors of the Stars is basically like. Saviors of the Stars. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be like last turn. It's just supposed to be a last resort. Of the Ninja Turtles meme. The Ninja Turtles meme. What the what? What? There's a manga card continuous spell that lets you special summon any monster from your deck whenever your opponent is special. Oh my god, that's crazy. And then, you know what? Let's actually try and do a combo. Let's reset. Reset. Let's reset. Let's do a combo. Okay, let's just activate this field spell from your hand or deck. Let's just do a combo. Okay, so we got this field spell. And then let's banish. Hold on, let's see. What type is Maglor again? Maglor is light. Let's banish from your hand or deck. Banish Maglor. And then, because we banished Maglor, we could banish another card. Let's banish... Yuma had something crazy. Oh, Yuma, Tsukumo? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's Yuma's the best pro tag. From your hand or deck. Ooh, I'm thinking let's get Kirby. Let's banish Kirby. So let's declare this guy. Since it this card. Where's the banish effect? This card's banished special summon, then add one equip spell of the stars from your deck or graveyard to your hand. I already have that, so let's special summon that. And then let's special summon this guy. Or no, let's shuffle this guy into the deck. Shuffle. And then this goes to the grave. And then let's pretend he's running like a light deck, and let's like... He had a card that lets him battle phase outside the battle phase. What in the yo? That is actually crazy. Let's say he's playing an Earth deck, and let's just say he has an Earth monster, and we will declare. And now all my cards are unaffected. All cards you control become unaffected. Yep. All cards I control are unaffected. And then since this guy got special summoned, I can add... Oh, no, where's the special summon? If this card's special summoned, there you go. You can add one card of the stars from your graveyard or banishment. So I'll just re-add this thing. And then I'll activate this, equip it to that guy. And then while this card is equipped to a monster of the stars, I can draw 2 cards. And then shuffle 1. Oh, I almost broke the game again. If I would rank Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro tags, how would I rank them? Oh, that's tough. Well, I think actually no, that's not tough. I would just say Yami Yugi is like 1. I would say he's 1 in my eyes. Obviously, I mean, that's not like nostalgia thing or anything. I really think Yugi is like the best one. The best pro tag. Compared to the others. I would say... Ooh, who's the second best? I want to say Yusei is the second best. I like Yusei a lot. I want to say Yusei is the second best. And I want to say Playmaker is... I like Playmaker a lot. I want to say I like Play... Oh... No, I like Jaden. I like Jaden. I like Jaden, though. Shoot. Dang, I have to... no. Wait a minute. Like, Like, that moment where Jaden goes Supreme King is hard. Like, I really like the... shoot. And, like, you say, like... And, like, you say, like... Oh, I really like Yusei's, like, dynamic, too. Like, him, like... The fact that him and, like, Zone are basically, like, the same person, but, like, Zone experienced, like, had a different life that made him turn to, like, evil and stuff. Like, it's like... Yuma, Yugi, and Yuya. I would say, actually... Oh, shoot, yeah. I can get with Yuma. Yuma is cool, bro. Like, I do like Yuma, too, man. For me, I wouldn't say he's 1, but I like Yuma. Oh, man, I do like Yuma, man. Like, he went from, like, a rookie to, like, basically, like nothing. Like, first episode, he was, like, he was getting, like, his first card. Like, oh, yeah, I won my first, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel and stuff. And now he's, like, beating, like, gods and stuff. Like, oh. Yeah, 3 is between... For me, 3 is between Jaden or Yusei. 3 and 4, you can flip-flop Jaden and Yusei. Or no, 3 and 2, I think. Yeah, 3 and 2. 3 and 2, you can swap between Yusei and Jaden. Not 3 and 4. Dang. They're all really good in my opinion, though. I'm no shade towards Yuma. No shade towards Yuma, but I'm gonna have to put him number 5. Oh no. Actually, no. There's 6 because Playmaker. So I would say I know the show did do. Am I missing out? Duel Monsters and GX. Yeah, you are missing out because Yusei's from 5Ds, which is the Synchro. And Yuma's Zexal, which is the XYZs, and Yuya is the Arc V, which is Pendulum, and Playmaker is V Reigns, which is the Link. So unfortunately, you are missing out. Sadly, no. During the main phase, special summon a monster of the stars from your deck or banishment. Oh yeah, of course. Of course I'll... I mean, yeah. Yes, I would have to agree with Minako on that one. If you want like, if you do want like the husbandos, then yeah, 5Ds and up is where they're at. 5D. Yo, that emo. I think Yusei, I would say Yusei or you don't think Yusei or Jack Atlas is pretty husbando material? Or Yusei or Jack Atlas? You don't think Jack Atlas is husbando material? Or maybe like ooh, what about I hate Jack. If I could, I would feed him to the Earthbounds. Yo. 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 Oh my, yo. That is actually oh my, yo. Let's normal summon Waddle Dee. Activate his effect. Now no one can respond to our effects. Leo? Oh, I see what you like. Ah, okay. I know what you are, Minako. I know what you are. Let's yo, no, Baka. No. Let's try and add ooh. Let's try and ritual. Let's try and get the evil bad guy side going. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, no, this is terrible hand. Terrible hand. This is a terrible setup, but wait a minute. But Sora from Arc V is a. All I'm saying, I know what you are, Minako. I know what you're. It's okay. It's okay. I have no qualms against that. No hard feelings against that. I kind of suck at the game, so I can't properly showcase. But yeah, that's like most of my decks. That's like half of my decks, I want to say. I know what you are, Minako. It's okay. And don't worry. I'll showcase the other decks later. I'll showcase the other decks at a later date. Like, I still gotta showcase my Squeak Squad deck. I still gotta showcase my this is the Star Allies deck. I still gotta showcase my Triple Deluxe deck too. And I gotta showcase I want to properly showcase my Return of Dreamland deck. And then what's this? Oh, and then I gotta showcase my Fecto Elphalus deck. Oh well, this is an illegal deck now because I got a lore deck. Ooh, probably I would need a lot of art for that though. I would need a lot of art. So if actually that could be one of the goals. That's gonna be one of my long-term goals. I get a whole deck's worth of art. What is Draxel's lore? What is my lore? I do know my lore. I would be here forever if I was trying to explain Draxel's lore. I gotta save that for a later stream. I'm sorry, Minako. I'm like a blue balling you. I'm sorry, Minako. I gotta save that for a later stream. I gotta dedicate an entire stream to like lore. Yeah, I would, and knowing me, knowing the yapper that I am, I would have to dedicate an entire stream to lore. I still gotta showcase my Fecto Elphalus deck. I still gotta showcase I gotta showcase a bunch of decks. All I know is you like fish. I do, yes. I do like fish. I do like fish. I do like fish. I do like, and that this guy's the king of dragons. So like, yeah. I like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh characters that were done dirty. If I think about it, I mean, some of those characters actually do have lots of potential. It's just that man, they're done so dirty by the writers. Like ooh, what's a like? It's they're mostly not like a lot of like the character, yeah. But yeah, I think that's oh no, I meant to go to the Yu-Gi-Oh spot. Yu-Gi-Oh spot. There you go. But yeah, I think that's good. Another name any random anime I like. Name any random anime I like real quick. Super Cube. That's a good one. Very stellar animation. Like amazing animation. That show Super Cube has one of the I think the best animation I've ever seen in any anime ever. It's like it's a Chinese anime, so so the language will be different, but it still has subtitles. The voice acting will just not be Japanese people, but it has the greatest animation I've ever seen. I would say it's on par with Sukuna vs Mahoraga, if not better. One of your favorite animes, Chinese? Oh, amazing! Oh, you love this then. Yeah, Super Cube it has the greatest animation I've ever seen ever. Scissor 7. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I've heard of Scissor 7. I heard Scissor 7 was goated. I have to watch it though. I have not actually watched Scissor 7. Scissor 7. Oh, shit, you know about it too? What the what? Dang. Can't wait for the new season to come with English dub. Dang, okay. I'm watching Super Cube right now. So I'm saying Super Cube has one of the best animated episodes I've ever seen in my life. Like better than JJK, better than Jujutsu Kaisen, better than Dragon Ball, better than Dragon Ball Daima. Bro, it's yeah. I do have to watch it. I gotta watch it after Super Cube. I should. I don't know much about Super Cube, but I mean no, Scissor 7, but Super Cube has the greatest animation of all time. I don't know what's up with the Chinese animators and how they can cook so hard with their animation compared to like Japanese like animes. But like I feel maybe their like work style is a little work ethic is like different there. It probably is. But like bro, it's insane. Bro, I'm telling you, yo, it is the best. Episode 7 of Super Cube has the best animation I've seen in all of anime, hands down. I'm saying it right here. It's better than any animation in all of anime. I don't care. In all, better than Gurren Lagann, better than JJK, better than Dragon Ball, better than One Piece. It's better than everything. I'm gonna be so real. It's better than anything I've ever laid eyes upon. It's better than anything I've laid eyes upon. And that says a lot because I've seen some really good animated shows. It's better than better than Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Like, bro, it's insane. It's episode 7, bro. It's ridiculous. I don't know how they even did it, bro. I don't know how they even did. The whole episode is animated like that. Yeah, yes, better than Edge Runners. I'm gonna be better than Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Better than Cyberpunk. And the animation is that good in my opinion. Episode 7 of Super Cube has that good animation. It's better than I'm saying it's better than Cyberpunk. It's that good. In my opinion. Like, I could only wish season 2 of Blue Lock looked like how episode 7 of how Super Cube looks. I could only wish season 2 of Blue Lock looked like how Super Cube looks. I could only wish. one can only dream that season 2 would look like that. It actually made, when I saw that, it genuinely made me feel so bad for Blue Lock, because Blue Lock genuinely got hoed. Blue Lock genuinely got hoed. With how the executives were treating it. Like, it actually got so hoed. And it's, oh man. It was so upsetting, bro. And seeing how literally, this is, Supercube is basically like equivalent to like random Chinese anime, right? Like, oh, we are doing good though. I'm about to end the stream though, Akko, sadly. No, I'm about to end the stream. Like, unfortunately. But don't worry, next stream you can join. But like, I'm saying though, Supercube, like, it's just so crazy because Blue Lock, I have it pulled up on my perfectly legal. Oh, of course, yeah. Me too. I'm just saying, like, Blue Lock season 2 was like one of the most hyped up seasons. One of the most hyped up seasons of anime for that time, or for 2024. It was one of the most hyped up seasons. Because, bro, season 2, that was, I think that's what that arc, oh, it's the hours diff that you have. It's okay though. It's okay, Akko. Don't worry. Next time you should be able to, it's okay though. It's all right. You're all good. You're all good. I'll upload the VOD to YouTube, so you won't miss much. I mean, you won't miss a thing. Don't worry. You could still watch the VOD. Do not worry. Do not worry, my child. But yeah, that is, whoo. I recommend everyone to watch Supercube. It's a pretty good story too. It's not like Solo Leveling where it's carried by animation. Because if you actually look at the plot of Solo Leveling, it's actually kind of like dumb. Because like Sung Jin Woo literally just shows up and auto wins. Like, he said, ugh, guess it's time to get serious. And he takes out, he drops his bags or something. He like drops his like 10,000 pound bags, and then he just one shots the boss. Like, he doesn't one shot it, but he beats up the boss. But I'm gonna be real, that's how Solo Leveling is. Like, it's like, read the manhwa twice. Dang, you actually, yo, the manhwa twice, the story. Yeah, one of my brothers read the actual manhwa, and I heard something about like that his son, like that Sung Jin Woo has like a son or something. Oh yeah, I should probably it's spoilers right here if you want to mute it. If you want to mute me. But I heard that Sung Jin Woo has like a son. And like the son kind of like actually is like, it was very popular. It was the first story to do. That's okay. That would make a lot of sense actually. That would make a lot of sense why Solo Leveling is as popular. So it was the first. So you're saying it was the first to do like kind of like a dungeon, like video game-esque, like story, right? Like, you like your character, like the character is like doing like daily quests, like it's like some game. It was the first one to do it. Is that what you're saying? Because that would make sense why it's so popular. Because everyone was like, oh shoot, because I mean, because like, look, ReZero, that was one of the first to do it, to do the isekai thing, I think, from my recollection. ReZero, that was one of the first to do it, and look at how popular it is. That was one of the first to do it. I mean, it may not have been the first. There's probably like some anime in like 1980 or something that like had the old isekai thing, but like, ReZero was one of the first to do it, or the ones to pioneer, or to capitalize off the genre. So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Konosuba is probably one of them too. The whole dungeon video game story that is now everywhere. Oh yeah, yep. It was one of the first, and also the best one we had at the time. I mean, if it's the only one, that's obviously gonna be the best one. Konosuba is goated, yep. Konosuba is goated. I would have to agree. That's one of my favorite shows ever. It actually, that does say a lot about me, but you know, it is one of my favorite shows. Yes, Konosuba is hands down my favorite isekai. Because all the others are just like, bruh. I don't like any of the others. I don't like any of the others. I mean, I haven't watched ReZero, so I can't say much about that. Either that or Slime Diaries, yeah. That one's also good too. I watched Tensura. When I was watching Tensura, the reincarnated as a slime. When I was watching Tensura, I liked Tensura, and then it just got like, I don't know. Tensura kind of just like turned into like Rimuru one-shotting everything. Or Milim doing all the dirty work. I don't really like how Tensura turned out. I watched like the first 2 seasons of Tensura, and I was like, oh shoot, wait, this kind of fire. And then like I was like, I mean, Black Rimuru, the black suit Rimuru looks goated though. Yeah, I would agree. It was boring. That's why I'm kind of the black suit Tensura. I meant black. You know what I meant? Isekai in my heart. Goku, the black arc. Probably the black arc. Isekai in my heart is Overlord. Albedo is my queen. Oh, I know. Oh, we know. Oh, we know. Oh, we know. Don't worry. Oh, we know. Yeah, that's what they say. It was... You know what they say, right? You draw in the movie, you know? Like, stop! This man isn't black! What? And then the cop's just like, what? Like, was that, what did he say? Yo. But like, yeah, it's actually insane, man. It's actually insane. Like, yeah, the isekai genre is just like kind of it's getting a little bit like saturated right now. The isekai genre is getting a wee little bit saturated right. Albedo though, yes, so I'm saying, if I had Albedo on my side, whoo! Ainz Algones. I think Ainz. I forgot his full name. Ainz, but I know his name is Ainz. Ainz. Oh no, Shaltier's kind of goated though. Shaltier's kind of goated. Oh, Shaltier's kind of goated. I like Shaltier. But so I'm saying, man, like Albedo though, Ainz is a weakling. Ainz is weak for not taking his chances, man. If I was with Albedo, I mean, you know me here. I mean, no, it's let's just say I'll have to take a quick hiatus on streaming. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Oh my god, bro! But yes, thank you, guys. Anyway, thank you. Like. I know that's not like, I don't know about that one. Like, but yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining and tuning into the stream. Oh, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I don't think we're gonna be rating anyone right now. Soon, I might take a day off tomorrow on streaming because 5 days in a row, bruh. 5 days in a row. That's really good for me. I'll probably take the day off tomorrow. I'll give myself a little treat and give myself a day off tomorrow. And then, while that day off, I'll try and commission that artist and see if I'll try to get in contact with that artist that I showed on stream. That artist that was streaming, and I'll see if I can try and get her to make some emotes. Because I do kind of like her art style, low key. Low key, I do like her art style. So I might want to get emotes from her. Depending on if it's affordable. If it's affordable for me, then I'll get it. If it's not, then I'll obviously, unfortunately, I will have to get from someone else. But, you know, like, you know. I know, we need those emotes, though. You'll get those emotes. You'll get those emotes. I'll see if I can commission her to do some emotes. I'll probably make, I want it at least even number. An even number of free emotes and an even number of sub emotes. So maybe like 5 and 5 or 7 and 7. I'm thinking 7 and 7. So 14 emotes in total. I think. I don't know. I think you can only do 5 free emotes anyway. I'm not sure. I think you can only do 5 free emotes. I gotta double check that. If not, if I can't do 7 and 7, then you guys will all of a sudden see 5 emotes. Then I'll probably just have like less emotes. And like less I'll just have like 5 free emotes and like 7 sub emotes or something. Like, or I don't know. Maybe. I'll see. I'll think about it as I'll think about it. A Fenrir emote and Fenrir. Oh shoot! Wait, hold up. I could do that. Hold up. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that after the stream. I'm gonna actually give y'all a Fenrir emote after the stream. Yes, that's actually a good one. That's a good one. That's a good idea. Yes. Actually, thank you for that. That's actually a really good idea. Yes. No, you guys will get a Fenrir emote. Don't worry. You guys will get a Fenrir emote. Yes. Me smart. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, you are. You thought I wasn't gonna think of that. I was not gonna think of that on my own. So thank you for bringing that up, actually. But yes, thank you for joining in and tuning into the another basically almost 4-hour stream. I don't know if I'm gonna rate anyone today, but again, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all on Sunday, maybe? Sunday, probably. And then, thank you for subbing to Toastmaster Junior too. Oh! Excited for that too. You will get your rewards soon. You will get your rewards soon. Do not worry. Your reward emotes soon. But yes, thank you all for joining, and I will see you guys next time. But first, I must give you guys some golden music. Bye!
My fellas. All 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 my fellas. Let's go. Let's go. All my fellas. 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 Let's go. Pose for camera. All my fellas. 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 Let's go. Let's go. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas.